2, 1.
And we back with another installment of No Jumper News. It is a beautiful day in Southern California. I happen to like the rain. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it's really cleansing, cleanses the palate.
Yeah, like a day of rain's cool, but the last 2 weeks of it,
It could cleanse your
kinda
life the way it
nuts.
is.
And traffic out here is wild. One of the reasons we're late, Duno is still not here, but
He's swimming over here.
he's swimming over here. He's on his way.
He's an actual flotation device. He's more like floating over here.
Yeah, poor guy.
Poor guy. Hopefully he's got some type of oar or something to paddle along the way with him.
Did you just try to call him an orca?
No, an oar.
No,
Like
I know what you said.
What if like a bunch of other people use him as a flotation device and they have an oar?
I mean, I think that's
he's-
a really good use of him to be looking out for the community, and we shouldn't chastise him for being late, I guess.
No, absolutely not.
All right, we're gonna assume Duno's out there saving people and the homeless and getting them to safety at this point, and he will be here
Yeah.
soon. But what's going on, guys? How you doing today?
What's up with you is the question.
Nothing. I'm just happy I made it here alive
Yeah,
because that rain is for real.
it's a little treacherous,
Super treacherous.
but you know, what's been good? What's up with the wifey? I know she's out here making smiles a little brighter.
Everything's going good with my wife. The show's going good. Her teeth whitening stuff is going good. Your teeth look fucking pearly, regardless of the amount of cigarettes you smoke.
Well, here's the thing: we are doing is bringing me to the porcelain veneer plug, so I'm getting them i7 veneers.
Like, is it like in the hood type of plug?
No. We're going to Miami.
Who's paying for this? Josh?
Josh is paying. For it.
Joshy's covering the bill.
Not exactly.
Not exactly, but exactly.
It's fucking
Not
amazing.
exactly.
Is this getting recorded or what are we doing?
Yeah, it absolutely is. You know what I'm really excited for?
It's painful.
No, I'll be all right. I'll
It's painful.
go through it. It sounds like a good excuse to relapse.
I don't think they're gonna cover the anesthesia.
Yeah,
though.
because you can't take any medication.
My sponsor said if there's a legit reason for me to take medication, I
Are you
don't.
worried about it?
No, I don't want to take medication
You're fucking-
personally. Like I'm gonna be off the what's it called, the Tylenol extra strength or whatever. Like,
you're not gonna be in that much pain, brother.
yeah, I'll be straight. But regardless, the pain I get.
You're gonna be in so much pain.
The pain I get from terrifying women and children every
It's
time
not
I
gonna
smile
compare?
is a lot more disheartening
Let's see.
than when I'm.
It's not that bad.
It's bad.
Just leave your mouth like that.
Are you gonna get all of your teeth done?
Whatever they say I need, because it's real. All my teeth in the back are straight. It's just
Because the idea of doing like
Is he getting
top
all
row-
veneers or is he just getting the visible teeth?
because that's what AD did. I think he got all
yeah, his shit is
like, full
consistent
set.
across
So
the. You got the Gucci manes.
I'm pretty sure those are like glued together. They're not even like individual teeth. I think it's like an entire row.
Yeah. Look, whatever. I'm excited about it. It's gonna be lit. An excuse to go to Miami. I love Cuban women.
Have you been to Miami?
Oh yeah. So
Miami's a great place.
This will be my first time.
Miami's fun as fuck.
Make sure you don't go in the summer.
My first time with no cocaine in Miami, so I'm looking forward to it.
You're getting surgery. It's your first time in Miami without cocaine. You're really not worried at all?
No.
Do you still drink alcohol?
No.
Oh, you're super sober.
Yeah, I'm a
Oh, you'll be fine.
squares of
Except
Delaware.
that he's taking medication.
He's
No.
just tell him to give you,
mean-
extra strains.
You mean psych meds?
Anything.
you're on psych meds?
I'm on psych meds.
Like what?
I take
Ativan?
No,
Damn.
that's I can't take benzodiazepine. That's a mind altering substance. Like, I take Wellbutrin and
That's for depression?
yeah, it's for depression.
It's like
Fool,
Prozac.
be happy. You're at no jumper.
I have a chemical imbalance, and I take Neurontin.
There's no natural supplements you could take to alter that chemical imbalance?
So I was prescribed that when I was feeling the good S word some months back, slightly before my emergence on No Jumper. But now, I don't want to be on it at all.
I thought Wellbutrin takes a while to kick in.
Yeah, it's not like
As
a mind altering
opposed to, like-
substance. You don't like pop it and you're like, let's go.
Back. I'm
this is
happy.
a happy pill.
I'm happy,
No.
guys.
It gradually alters your chemistry over time. And like, yeah. Which is good.
You're
You
here,
feel me?
fool.
Like,
You're here.
yeah, we straight. We
You made
straight.
it.
And I'm grateful for AD for this opportunity and No Jumper to get these motherfuckers. Like, really,
That's so fucking amazing. You
My shit-
manifested it, fool, because when we were doing the teeth whitening for you, I don't know if you guys seen the vlog, check the vlog out. Fucking, you were talking about it, and it happened.
yeah,
And here we are.
yeah. No, it's super dope. It's super dope. It's a great opportunity, and like I said, you know, like
Get a tooth gem on your veneers.
I haven't been. That's a good idea. I haven't been comfortable smiling in a long ass time.
I always see you smiling, fool.
If you look at my IG, there's like I never smile. So, but don't worry. By the way, we will be getting into the news shortly. We're just waiting for the big dog.
We're waiting for my son.
Yeah.
I'm doing no stunt double, aka his dad or uncle, depending on
This is-
the commenter.
This is do less.
Yay.
There's do less.
Someone also told me I was handsomer you on the other time I was on the news.
Handsomer than me?
Handsomer you.
That checks out.
That's fucking amazing.
That checks
I'm
out.
glad you concur, sir.
Yeah. I mean, as long as I'm compared to you in some capacity, it's a dub. So
Oh,
there's
wow.
my boy.
Hey,
Come
this
on.
is the biggest, most divas, craziest star shit I've ever
You guys
seen.
want to know the crazy thing that just happened to me? Oh, sorry, are we in a middle conversation?
You hydroplaned? No, the conversation was about you, G.
Dog. I've never in my life
You're still asleep, huh?
knew how much I wanted to be in the middle of a torta before. And finally, I have
we
the
take off on
opportunity.
him?
This is amazing.
Just
Like,
kidding.
He was in the middle of these punches with Flacco.
Damn. Non-Flacco.
what do you mean?
How you doing, Les?
What do you mean? I
Non-Flacco.
ducked the fade.
You
dog?
ducked the fade,
What are
facts,
you
facts,
talking
facts.
about?
You ducked the fade?
Yeah, the
ducked the
homie's a
fade,
super
bro.
curber.
It's
Okay,
fine.
chill out.
I wasn't with the business.
Chill out. Something in my car is wrong. So, like, okay.
don't know what?
No. So the other day, I got into my car and there was like, so I went to San Diego and then I let my brother-in-law borrow my car because I used his car. You feel me? And then he was like, hey, fool, the back of your seat is wet. Like the floor. And I'm like,
Was it gas?
and in my head, I'm like, oh, I left the window open. It was raining, right?
Yeah.
Today, I get in my whip and it's
That
like
shit was soaked.
and it's like a puddle in the back of my seat. That's why I'm late. And then I'm like, and then I call my mom's homie, which is like the mechanic. He's like, oh, for maybe the little impact, like it's like the seal. You just need to seal it again. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm driving around and I can hear like the wet. Like it is so annoying.
You know how
dog.
bad that's gonna smell?
I know, but I'm gonna just have to get a new car wash.
What about this fool's lungs after the mildew sets in?
Mildew for real.
Just get a new car, G.
Bro, what kind of cologne are you wearing? You smell great.
Why do
Fucking-
you wear a fucking cologne to come with nothing but men?
I wear cologne every day.
I mean, I don't know. I might find a bad bitch at the gas station and have
Exactly.
to knock her down.
I hope your
what
lady's
kind of
watching
cologne is
this.
I don't have a lady. What happened?
What kind of cologne?
I don't know. My sister gave it to me for Christmas. I don't really be like,
You got that Michael Jordan cologne, huh?
shit, it smells
This
good.
fool got
It
freaking,
works, it works.
Dracar on.
It works.
We're talking about Big Scarr?
Not yet. We were waiting for you.
Oh,
We
so
have not
big
started the
goof.
topic
Oh,
yet.
well,
So-
let's start with Big Scarr, man.
So Big Scarr, who was Gucci Mane's artist, Gucci Mane got accused of not paying for Big Scarr's funeral. Big Scarr's father and sister spoke out about Gucci Mane's wife, Keisha Kaur. Keisha Kaur came with receipts to disprove that. The
Facts.
drama surrounding how much Gucci Mane contributed to the funeral arrangements for his late artist Big Scarr continues to play out online. His father and his sister both confirmed that the money came in, but they have very different thoughts about the scenario. Both family members took to their Instagram pages to speak out on the situation. Pops is cool with it. He was like, thank
Nah,
you.
that's a very humble man.
Yeah, Pops is cool with it. The other family members weren't. Now, what it's not mentioning in this article, which is kind of crazy, is they Gucci asked for his chains back.
Are you mad at that? Who's
Yes.
gonna wear his chains?
Bro, what do you mean? Like,
Bury him with them.
Oh,
okay.
okay. I completely. If you're gonna bury him with the chains, I completely understand that. But if the sister's gonna be walking around with them, then what are we doing?
okay, so a couple things. One, bury him with them. Two, that could be one of the last mementos his family has of him.
The chains.
That's
No, but I think the chain is just part of the logo of the label, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Probably
Okay,
says 1017 on it.
okay. Can we hear what his dad say, and then we can get into the chains part because
Man, the man, dude took care of what he needed to take care of.
Facts.
Shouts out to Laura Ray, Carla, Luntrail. I got to send shouts out to Atlantic Records, man. They gave my son a big boy chance. Gucci. I got to send shouts out to Gucci too, y'all. Y'all might not like it, but I got to give my boy what he did, man. He gave my son a major chance, man. You know, I can't let y'all throw dude under the bus like that. Come on now. The truth is the truth, man. The truth is the truth. I gave nobody permission to do that. Come on, y'all.
I thought he gave 20 grand, actually, not 10.
Yeah, it was 10 and floral
Man,
arrangements.
dude took care of what he needed to take care of.
Oh, man, can I say something
okay.
about
Shouts
this?
out to Lord Ray, Carla,
All right,
Shoot it.
Gucci.
hold up.
Shouts out to y'all, man. Big ups to y'all, bro. We made it happen. We couldn't have did it without y'all. You hear me?
I respect this guy.
But the truth is the truth.
I don't. How old is this man?
I mean,
He's his dad. Does it matter how old he is?
The point is that like
he's like about my age.
Are you saying he's humbling from humbler
hide his
beginnings
dad
or some shit?
no, like why are you on Instagram after your son died, dog?
Well,
I
it's
don't.
not-
No,
this
no,
isn't
no.
the- this
This is
isn't
the
the
biggest
Did what
problem
he
with
did.
rap right now.
100 is-
Everything's about clout?
When somebody dies, everybody, bro,
Hops to the gram.
because like
I'm pretty sure his brother was shooting a music video at the funeral too.
dog, like
His
what are we
brother
doing?
did shoot a music video
What
at
are
the
we
funeral.
doing? When my homies died, we went over there recording every single thing. We definitely recorded like the most memorable things, like when we walked down with the banda. But like, I get it, he was a rapper, but like us being like public figures, is there a time where you just want to hang out with your homies with no camera?
Of course.
Absolutely.
All the time, right? And I feel like these times you deal with all this shit behind the scenes. And
Right.
who's the one that addressed for who went at Gucci first about him not paying the
His mom did. The brother did. The
brother
brother.
did.
Excuse me.
Here.
The brother.
The
yeah,
brother
right
did.
here. The brother.
why you ain't pay for it?
I mean, bro, it's 60 racks is expensive. Funeral.
A $60,000
Funerals are 60 racks?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's what. That's what.
I don't think funerals are 60 racks.
They don't
I
need to
think-
be,
No,
no.
no, no.
I've seen beautiful funerals for 20 stacks.
I
For
think,
sure.
I think they're trying to live up the fact that he was a popping rapper.
Okay.
That 60 racks could have went to 20 on the funeral and 40 for the family.
For the
to
family
figure it out.
to figure it out, because I'm pretty sure Big Scarr was probably
Helping.
taking care of a lot of
Absolutely.
things, helping.
There's a lot to address here. So, response to your first statement, why is his pops on the gram? Well, his pops is on the gram.
To clear Gucci's name.
Correct. Like he wasn't. I don't feel like the pops was being
Could
opportunistic
you
at all.
open that?
By the
receipt?
way, let's just go on record and say condolences to that man
No,
for losing
fact.
his son.
No, yeah, of
Condolences
course.
to
Yeah,
all these
absolutely.
people
Rest
for
in peace to
losing.
Big Scarr.
Yeah, rest in peace to Scarr. He was a 2021 freshman list, correct, Vastar? Yeah,
I
I
ain't
think he
gonna
was on
lie.
the 2021 freshman list.
I'm not a hip hop head like you, Les. I've never heard of his music. I've never.
Yeah,
any
yeah.
of
I've
that.
heard of him, but I've never heard like his main singles. Or nothing like that.
But
He's
I feel
definitely a
like-
promising talent on the rise.
Yeah, but I feel like Gucci and them, if they did that, they don't gotta show receipts, bro. You do that from your heart, dog.
Well, here's the thing. All right, I kind of see it from both sides. Now, I agree. $60,000 is incredibly excessive for funerals.
yeah, that's extreme.
R.I.P. My homie Young B, the Future. He was a popular up and coming rapper that was murdered, and Snoop. He was affiliated with Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg paid for his funeral. I think it was like 15 racks, and it was an amazing funeral.
beautiful.
This dude was coming through the
I'm sure our
Inglewood
cost of living is
Cemetery
higher than
in
all
a
that, too.
in a golden chariot, in a golden chariot for 15 bands. So but with that being
So it wasn't
said,
even 10 bands, it was 20 bands.
Exactly.
Gucci. Okay, so
Dog,
yeah.
he paid
And the
for-
flower.
I've
arrangement.
heard varying accounts. If you
I
look
think
at
it
the
was
receipt,
20.
well, if you look at the receipt she showed, it said 10.
I think the 10 is for the flower arrangement.
No, but then the sad part about it, and then people were calling the funeral home to make sure that it was Gucci that made the payment, which
That's
is
a
like the
lot of
craziest
extra
thing, right,
shit.
Josh?
That's weird.
Way too much.
weird.
That's way too much. I ain't gonna lie. Look, God forbid, right? I love my life, but if I pass away,
Better not pass
I'm
away.
not. No, chill.
If
I don't
you pass
expect
away, I'm
Adam to
filming
pay
everything.
$60,000 for a funeral.
Adam better pay $160,000.
Adam's paying for your veneers already.
No, but not. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
You don't
I-
expect him.
No. It's not his
Obviously, yes,
responsibility.
me being around very wealthy, very well known. I'm pretty, but I don't think my family will sit there and call out fucking Adam and
That's
make
highly
Instagram posts.
Don't hold your breath on Adam paying for shit.
That shit is highly inappropriate. I think any
Josh, you
money.
think Adam will pay for my funeral? Maybe like 10, 20, huh?
Well, it depends if
Let's
it
fake your death.
happened here.
No, obviously, I don't want to die.
We'll
no
make
judgment.
sure you die here,
But
brother.
no, yeah. If you died, we would definitely send your mom money.
Yes, see?
100%.
But I'm not saying, I'm not expecting my mom to go on Facebook Live and call out Josh. That'd be crazy because that's why you have savings.
She makes a MySpace bulletin.
That's why you have savings. That's why you have all these things. That's why you have an account and you life insurance, bro. You're a fucking well.
Man, shout out to your heifer, by the way.
Shout out my mom. She's cool as shit.
With that being said, Gucci Mane is known for being one of like the biggest entrepreneurs, flashiest dudes, drops all kinds of money on a bunch of stuff. The fact that
Can we talk about them chains being expensive that he gave him too? Shit.
of course, but what they were saying was that because it's Keisha's birthday coming up, they don't have the.
knock it off.
Now I
He
guarantee
should
you,
get her own bread.
I guarantee you, they're like you said, it's very expensive with those chains, and he has so many artists, hundreds of artists that are signed to him. He probably had to. There's probably a business advisor came along at a certain point and is like, your overhead is a little bit too much on a monthly basis.
I think in a time like this, him shooting over 20 racks for sure. And any adult's mind knows that covers a funeral. Now, if you want to put all the bells and whistles on your funeral, I think it's on the family to go ahead and call out whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if Duna wanted a lowrider for his funeral and Josh paid 20 stacks to bury him, I think I'm going to go ahead and make a call to the nearest car club like, hey, G, could you pull out the lowrider? It's not on Josh to call the lowrider, chip him out, pay for a new paint job,
Facts.
all that shit.
Very.
That's a fact.
I think the one that is excessive is asking for the chains back.
That is, I think we have to.
I'm hella petty, so I don't
Unless
know.
there was always a plan for him to get them back at a certain point.
Yeah.
Because he buys his own, per se?
Well, it's like, here, I'm gonna give this to you.
They're on
but
loaner?
this
Look.
year. I'm gonna expect it back. X,
loaner
Y, and
shit's a
Z.
vibe.
Maybe you'll have an upgrade.
Oh, loaner.
could
You
be
guys are
true.
rappers. What's the loaner vibes like?
I've never done any loaner vibes. All my jewelry is mine, sir.
Same. But what's crazy?
Josh, you could take your Rolex back.
It's crazy that that's an actual thing, and it's kind of like, if that's the truth, it's really just exposing more of just the fraud shit in the rap game. Like,
I don't even want to say it's fraud shit. You guys all just have to understand this is show business, and shit has to shine and glisten. And in order for that to happen, not everyone can have it. And sometimes I'll let you borrow my Rolex or my
No,
chains or
I
whatever.
get all of that. I don't know, like
Not today.
Like what's it called? We don't know the details of like his signing, his contract. We don't know if that was a gift, but Gucci, if that was a gift, you're wrong for asking shit back. You never give a gift and then throw it in people's face or ask for it back. But I do understand if Gucci's like, bro, if I gave you this gift, like don't go putting it on your sister and she's gonna rock it, or your brother's gonna rock it at his music video. What you do is you hang it, or I don't know. I don't know.
totally feel you on
I don't
that.
know the exact details, but if they were his and who knows, behind the scenes he really loved his chains.
Yeah.
Bury him with the chains.
we
dog.
could speculate till we're blue in the face. We don't know the behind the scenes details, and we don't know the relationship.
He was killed, right? Big Scarr.
He overdosed, unfortunately.
Oh, he OD'd. Oh,
We
shit.
don't know the details between what the dynamic was like between Gucci and
The
him
two
when he
of them.
died. Like, it could have been very contentious. Who knows? But yeah, I agree. The funeral thing, maybe we're being a little nitpicky. You don't need to drop all that money on it, especially since that's excessive amount for funeral expenses.
Any money is graciously appreciated.
Any money, bro.
However, the chains, that kind of rubs me the wrong way. I
If they're
gotta be
loners,
honest.
I feel it. But if they were a gift to him, then yeah, whatever happens to the chains happens to the chains. Let his mom wear it every day. I don't care.
Gucci also has said that is not true.
What's not true?
The chain thing.
Yeah.
That he
This is
did
just
not
a-
ask for the chains.
Yeah, this is just claims from the brother and the sister.
Oh,
So what's
see,
the
if that's
purpose of
not-
the clout chase then?
You see, if that's not if that's not the brother.
Maybe they put that out there so that way they could keep the chains.
or what's possible is
Honestly, I don't even sound like Gucci. I feel like rappers, like I just. Seen,
it doesn't sound like
Yeah,
Gucci
yeah,
at
I
all.
just-
He's the man.
I just seen like YG recently gave like Lil Wayne like a 400 chain for doing a feature with him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, rappers do it all the time. Gucci probably got a super big discount on this chain. Whoever the jeweler was like, hey, look, oh shit, I did this for Gucci and a new big artist. Bro, I mean, if that's what was said, Gucci, you're an asshole. But if that's not what it said, the brother and sister are doing too much. Y'all doing too much, bro.
And there is another possibility. Maybe Gucci did ask for the chains back. Then the brother and sister were tripping on, like,
They lashed
there's
out.
public outcry. A lot of people were like, man, this looks kind of lame on you.
Keep this shit
Then he
behind
was
the
like,
chains.
no, I never said that. Keep the damn chains. Could be a PR move.
I really doubt he's tripping off the chains like that.
Yeah, if I don't think you
he
put-
has way bigger shit popping than worrying about the sister and the brother wearing the chains.
Well, let's be real. Gucci hasn't broken a big artist since Pooh Shiesty. This is a guy that had a hand in so many successful artists.
Oh my God,
for
Pooh Shiesty
years.
was signed to Gucci.
I didn't even know that either.
I didn't even. Let's shout out Les for knowing hip hop.
Gucci is responsible for Pooh Shiesty getting signed. Gucci, but I mean, prior to that, every single rapper that emerged in Atlanta between like 2010 and 2015,
Gucci was part of it?
Gucci had a big hand in it. I mean, Gucci had a big hand. I mean, Waka was Gucci's artist. Then, of course, you had
Well, Pooh Shiesty's
Young
not
Thug,
dead. We said it like if he was
Migos.
dead.
Huh?
I mean, I said Pooh Shiesty's not dead.
No,
we
he's
said
not.
that like if we was like you said it like if he was dead.
No.
Like if he's gone, I'm like, oh shit.
No, free Pooh Shiesty, man.
free
Fuck
Pooh
that.
Shiesty.
How long is he in jail for more?
A long time.
He's sitting down. He's sitting down.
It's a long
He
time.
got some years, unfortunately. And that's the thing. So the last big artist that Gucci broke
Is
was,
damn-
is
is
Pooh
in jail.
Shiesty, and he's on the bench.
He did damage before he went though.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he was.
I'm sure they're still collecting royalties.
I want to say
as we speak.
2020. He was maybe the most popping rap, like
He
the
was definitely
most
popping.
exciting up and coming rapper.
Was he the
you
one
know?
that made the stupid ski mask fucking face?
He
bullshit type?
they're called Shiesties now as a result.
The
of him.
Shiesties.
Yeah. And Pooh Shiesty is Scar's cousin, if you don't know.
Oh, Big Scarr and Big Scarr and fucking Pooh Shiesty are cousins.
Yeah. Now look
Oh
at
man.
So look at this list of
Oh,
artists. It's an
whoa.
insane list of artists.
Damn.
Gucci signed all these people.
He put
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it.
Almost everyone on there is.
It's from the
popping.
biggest. Yeah. All right.
Big Scarr, Waka, OJ the Juice Man, Frenchie, Young Thug, Young Mal, Asian Doll, Hoodrich Pablo Juan,
Free
Young
Hood-
Scooter,
Hoodrich Pablo Juan.
OG Boo Dirty, Pee Wee Longway, Migos, Lil
Like I
Wop,
said,
Chief
like I
Keef,
said.
Baby Rax, Rollo.
And if
It
it
goes
was,
on.
And if it wasn't
That's
for
crazy.
if it wasn't, I mean, there's also Young Scooter.
Crazy.
They
He's
didn't
the
mention.
man.
They
He
didn't
put
men-
everybody on.
They didn't
over
mention
there.
Young Scooter. They didn't mention Young
Yeah,
Thug.
no, he's right
Yeah,
there.
Lil Scooter's there.
Oh, Scooter's there. Okay.
Yeah, and Young Thug.
Young
You
Scooter.
missed like the three main names.
Am I tripping? Okay. Yeah. I didn't. Wow.
Him just putting on Waka and the Juice Man alone.
Bro, he
And
put on
Young
fucking
Thug.
Chief Keef.
Not to mention all the producers. Not to mention all the producers that he's responsible for raising to prominence.
icy.
Zaytoven, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, so there's a list of, you know, WAP is the man. But
Fujiano.
with that being
Damn,
said,
he lost all the fire ones.
Look, as I'm saying,
They
look,
just moved on. I'm
Look
sure
at
he
his
still has a
current
small
roster.
piece.
Not to take away from any of these guys, but none of these dudes, you know, have risen to prominence yet.
And Big Scarr was probably gonna be the one that had like a bigger promising than Pooh Shiesty.
I mean,
and they happened to pass away.
Since Shiesty, yep.
Who's
Absolutely.
Fugiano?
Fujiano is hard.
I like that.
Yeah. Fujiano is hard.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not. If I'm being honest, Atlanta rap's not really for me, dog. I try my best, but
I'm not
it's-
really
all
with
good.
it. But back in
It's
the
not.
day, Gucci was with that drug talk, the real plug talk.
Yeah,
The original plug talk. I apologize.
mixtape era Gucci Mane, like with the My Kitchen, like that, all that. You know what I mean? He was incredible.
And then that whole scenario with Jeezy, crazy.
I feel like after, and I say this all the time, after Wayne, Gucci was the next insane mixtape run
Facts.
for a soloist. Because I'm not talking about like, you know, the Dipset run preceded that. The 50 Cent G Unit mixtape run, the Desert Storm,
Yep.
Fabulous, all that. But
DJ Clue.
right after Wayne, to me, it was Gucci that had the insane mixtape run, and yeah. But R.I.P. Big Scarr, unfortunate
RIP Big
situation.
Scarr. Shout out to Gucci for sending anything.
It sucks when people split hairs over situations like this, and it has to go public.
But that's anytime, bro. Y'all been in the hood where somebody's complaining about how much somebody said into the food with the richest money, the most money. Like that's a thing that happens even with poor people. Like
Absolutely.
Like even I ain't gonna lie. Even recently when like my homie passed away, everybody expected me to pay for the whole thing. I'm like,
Did you?
no, bro.
Why?
Because what do you mean why? I'm a 22-year-old that fucking
That
is just.
doesn't
I'm 22,
matter.
fool.
You are
22.
a baller. I'm 22, fool.
But you know what I mean? Like they didn't expect
Can
me.
you
but-
make I'm 22 full shirts?
No, I said I'm make some. Well, I turned 23
You should
in
make
2
it for your
months.
23rd birthday.
For my 23rd
This is
birthday.
Fathom 22.
No, but you get what I'm
could say
saying.
I'm
Like,
not
they didn't
22.
expect, and then actually I said that wrong. But people expected me to give like $10. Like I just feel like
How much did you donate?
I donated good enough.
Are we talking?
The most I've given to like a non-family member's funeral, like really the only time I've ever given money to a funeral. One of the homies died, and he was an older homie, and I donated $1,000 to their funeral.
That's very honorable.
Yeah, and like they showed me so much love.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so you know.
Yeah.
But
I've made small contributions. I've never given up $1,000, but that's amazing that you did that.
bro, it was R.I.P.
Did you
the
give more
the
than a
homie
rack?
Henry
Since he
I didn't get more than a rack.
Did you give a rack?
from Alabama Street. Canova
No,
Park.
if I gave a good amount enough, I gave like a real good amount.
You just said it was less than a rack.
That's still you talking about all small
We
contributions.
ain't gotta
I
disclose
don't
those
want to
details.
take it, huh?
But yeah, R.I.P. to the homie Henry from Canoga
you
Park,
give?
Alabama Street.
Not a lot.
But any contribution is well enough. I don't expect nothing from nobody. You know what I mean?
Okay, so the winner of the day, the W of the Day award. Hats off. Hats off. If I wasn't bald as a baby's ass, I would take my
Fredo.
hat off to Fredo Bang.
Fredo Bangs.
Allegedly
He bangs.
had a threesome with a married lesbian couple and knocked up both of them hoes.
2.
Legend.
Studded up.
Fredo announced that he had became a father. He had reportedly fathered the children of a popular lesbian couple, Anissa Buffins and
7
Buff-
buffers.
Seven,
seven
come on.
Buffins in an alleged affair. The married lesbian influencer couple bore their children without IVF.
In vitro
In
fertilization.
vitro, exactly. Yes.
And
Means
it-
they did it naturally.
Yes. Yeah, he smashed. That's what that means.
And it has erupted many speculations on the
Cream pie.
internet. Even though the lesbian couple reportedly claimed that they have gone through IVF, fans of Fredo suspect it is the opposite.
I seen a post real quick before we go to in, and it's a post where someone's like asking him like, "Hey, something, like they're hitting on him." They're like, "Yo, we already got a man." I think they're referring to our man Fredo.
He did that. The one on the right looks a little
Don't be scared to say it. Go ahead.
she's a little studdish.
She might have short hair, but she does have big parts.
Yeah, no, she got some cakes. I'm not
Go
mad.
ahead, look.
I'm not mad.
She's not ugly. Go
No,
ahead.
no, I'm not mad. I feel like she'd be using a strap.
Stud top tier, G. Yes.
He said stud pussy top tier. Okay, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Fredo Bang is the motherfucking man
He's
here,
a G
bro.
for that. He took him down. Do you think he smashed them both at the same time?
Okay, no,
Oh, he had
you know
to,
what?
Right?
That-
Yeah, I want to be your husband. We already got a man, baby.
I'm smashing the stud too. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, go
And
ahead.
you know that thing dumbass tight.
We don't know that for certain.
Oh, we
but
know
he
that
did
for
well.
certain. We know that for certain. It's untampered with. It has never smoked a cancer stick.
The little babies. That's nice.
That's
for
a
them.
beautiful maternal shoot. Or
Even
maternity
if
shoot.
Fredo don't get to stay in the picture, they got what they wanted.
He's
Nutted in.
The question is he still smashing?
Probably, ideally, hopefully, or not.
What are y'all policies for nursing in public? I'm curious what you think.
I think it's okay, but as long as you're not, could there
What'd
be
you
a
say?
blanket? Could there be a blanket over him?
No, I'm
Like a
asking
little
your
tent?
policy.
For
What's your
me,
policy?
I just had a baby, and my wife never whipped her titty out like in the middle of Disneyland to do that. But she would go to the restroom and do her little thing in the stall. I'm sure, what have you. Or let's say we're in the whip, pull over because the baby's crying. Do your little thing or whatever. With a little blankie or something. But like, don't like.
What? Let me ask you this. So that's your policy that's y'all's policy for
What's yours?
Oh no, we're gonna go around the room. What's your policy if you saw a woman
I mean,
in public?
what am I gonna
nursing?
say to her?
I'm
feeding
just
her child?
curious.
I mean, I'll have my own personal opinion, but I'm not gonna be like, "Hey, put that away."
Josh,
I've seen it too, by the way. I've seen it in person.
Being a husband and a dad of somebody who did breastfeed our kids and would breastfeed them, it's weird. You stop looking at boobs the same way.
Facts.
even like
in that moment, like
Yeah.
you become so immune to it. Like my wife would
That's
end up
food.
breastfeeding where I was invisible to it. Like I couldn't even I'd have to really snap out of it to realize it was even happening because you become so used to it.
It didn't get him horny, is what he's saying.
Is this out of pocket?
Of
if I
course
ask you if
not.
you ever
What?
sucked on breast milk?
So
Titties?
I for sure have.
I have
It's
as well.
delicious.
I have.
Relax.
That was
It's
just
not
disgusting.
delicious.
Yeah, I
like
intentionally
it.
did not do that
Do
for
no
like a couple of
breastfeed
years
less.
until after she
I was
was
gonna
done breastfeeding to avoid that specific.
Your wife was able to breastfeed for that long?
Well, we had 2 different kids, so like she breastfed for like a year and a half for the first one, and then same for the second one. and
That's
then-
freaking amazing, and I applaud your
You
wife.
don't wanna
'cause
be a
that's
f-
some painful shit.
You don't want to be a 4-year-old breastfeeding and being like, "Hey, mom, I want
That's a little- okay, that's out of pocket.
Hey, mom, wear the black dress tonight."
That that's out of pocket shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Duno,
Yeah.
what's your take?
Duno is for sure down with breastfeeding.
It's really to each their own. It's a hard thing. to
I think
weigh
if
in
you're a
on.
parent, you don't look at it the same way as a
Yeah.
non-parent. But Duno, go ahead.
What do you mean? How I feel about people breastfeeding?
no in public. Like
In public? Oh, I don't. I was raised. I'm big on whatever keeps the kids to shut the fuck up. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Just, let's be honest. Like if
That's
your kid's
so
crying
real.
during fucking Avatar, put a fucking titty
that
in his
titty in
mouth
his
or put
mouth,
a titty in
damn
her
it.
mouth. Like
that makes me want to cry during Avatar. Put a titty in my mouth.
There you go, G.
there you go, Les. You're so horny all the time.
With that being
crazy.
said,
Right, like I kind of almost feel like the weirdness is put on the people who are looking at it and getting anything.
Are there
out of it.
non-parents that are against breastfeeding like that? Public breastfeeding, you think?
I think so. I
It's
think
like-
people feel uncomfortable.
isn't it
about
like a super religious thing too? People are like, "This should not be in public."
No,
Jesus
I
heals.
think
people
right now
have their beliefs?
Like the
I
way
think-
they're breastfeeding in that particular clip in public
That
would
looks
be
so normal.
inappropriate.
I think that's
It's
beautiful.
Totally
Those
fine.
are
That's
brand
beautiful.
new babies.
Yeah.
And they have to do that.
Right. I mean, everything else they're wearing is probably more inappropriate.
No,
than,
I'm just saying.
No,
because
they're
the-
fire across the
Than their
board.
breastfeeding.
Yeah, but
Let's
you're
say-
not
You know
at
what
the
I mean?
mall
Like,
wearing this.
Yeah, they're
I think
not-
what they're
exactly.
saying is like, if it's okay, bro. If I've seen it multiple times. I've seen it at family parties, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, the girl's pregnant, just had a baby, she's fucking breastfeeding the
Is
party.
she drinking at the party while she's breastfeeding? Yes or
you're-
no?
No.
That's very nice.
No.
You hope not.
You would hope not. If your titties are
Duno goes to
loud,
wild parties.
for your titties are
Only
loud,
22.
while the fucking other tios and cousins and random acquaintances are walking around. But I mean, shit. But if you put a little
towel, yeah, a little
and
blankie.
somebody's
They make
breastfeeding,
things
you're not
just for
looking
that.
like,
Hey,
"Damn,
what's
her
going
titties
on
are-"
over there?
Yeah, like no.
All sexualization is removed from me if when it's
Do you have
nursing.
children,
Like,
Lush?
not that I know of.
So you don't have any.
Not that I know of.
You don't have any, Les.
Have you ever seen
Good.
someone breastfeeding in public, Lush?
It does not bother me in the slightest.
But did you have any horny thoughts when you saw it?
No.
Les, I'm
Are
asking
you
you a
capping?
personal question, and I don't think.
Yes.
But you're.
are you looking for?
Fuck, you're pretty old, right?
You got a
Yeah,
lighter for this?
I'm old as
gentleman?
fuck.
Are you kind of like hoping you have a baby really, really soon?
I would like to have a baby in the next couple of years.
Are you just
No,
coming with
no,
everything
no,
you
Les.
can?
You're 41. You need to crack it down now.
No,
It doesn't work the same way with dudes.
I know, no. What I'm saying is, but what I'm saying
Just
is,
chicks do
most girls aren't gonna want to have a baby with somebody as they get older.
No, yeah, like
Yeah.
my
They want someone who's going
sister-in-law-
to be around after high school.
But
True.
yeah, but Les, you also don't want to be.
Which I'm cutting it close at this point.
Just start.
You've made
not
better
pulling out.
decisions in your life that I think would like lean towards it being more likely.
but Les,
yeah.
but Les, you also
Right,
don't
at
want
this
to be
point.
Yeah.
50 when your kid's 5 and you don't have the same energy you have right now. at
That
41.
would not be cool.
Nah.
Trust me.
Well, look, so it's a
And
little
if you don't
different.
want to be 15
No.
and you're 60, and then it's like, fuck,
Well,
I gotta go to a
keep in
baseball
mind,
game.
When are
keep
you
in-
gonna have a baby?
Keep in mind,
I'm
though,
good right now. I'm 22. I got about 10 more years.
Hold
to
up,
think
hold
it
up,
through.
though. Here's the thing, like
You're going to wait a whole nother 10 years?
Wild boy.
Maybe like in 2 years.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. That's
I don't
why.
know actually.
your chick's pregnant right now. Chill out.
What? No, she's not. Don't put that on me and my bitch.
My dad and mom had me when they were 40.
Also a different generation.
Yeah,
And do
no,
you have
well,
younger siblings?
I have older siblings.
Okay, so you're the baby.
Yeah, my
You're an
brother.
old-ass baby.
Yeah. I'm the super baby.
At what age did your parents have their first baby?
They were like in their 20s.
Oh, so your brother or your sister is like 10, 15
My
years older than-
brothers are 14 and 12 years older.
Oh shit. Okay, see, but also like I
Were
said,
you an
right,
accident?
Yes, I believe so. They say that I was. They
You're just a survivor, G.
they
An
swear.
accident and pretty much an only child.
Yeah, exactly. So like my brothers were more like uncles.
Babysitters,
They were out
yeah.
the house.
oh,
by
so
the time I
smoking the
was-
crack and all that shit was just a cry of attention.
No, that's like a ritual in my family. We all smoke crack together.
No, sorry, not a cry of attention, but you
would
wanted
blast?
you wanted to like, you know what I mean? Because they're already older. Fools. They had you at 40. At 10, they were 50.
No. I wound up getting into drugs and just wiling out and look, like I come from a good family that has dough. You know what I mean? I was
Hell
raised
yeah.
in like a nice crib and a night. My pops is a filmmaker.
Oh,
all
you're
that
just a
shit.
piece of shit.
No, like yeah, you could say that, But really what it was is like they were exhausted and my dad was out the house. So I was just outside at a super young age and they couldn't really control me.
Doing
You know what I
gang
mean?
shit, folks.
Just
Facts.
in the mix killer. You feel me? Like, so it wound up being what it became. And at the end of the day, my dysfunction is a result of a lot of stupid decisions that I made. Most people probably wouldn't have made them, but here we are, and now I get to be the middle of a torta on No Jumper. So I wouldn't have had it
Worry.
any other way.
You're getting smashed by two of the dopest Mexicans you could be.
I would have had kids already, but there's some pussies that are now graveyards. I'm just gonna say that.
Chill. Yo.
Is that a pause worthy?
Speaking of people, being hospitalized and whatnot, Damar Hamlin was
That is
released.
not where that went. Great
You like
transition.
that?
That's not where that went.
You like where I
It was an
transitioned?
interesting transition. But
Shout out, Damar Hamlin was released
It
from
was
an
a
Ohio
reach.
hospital Monday, saying he's grateful for the care he receives since
collapsing and
Collapsing.
nearly dying last week.
during a game against the Cincinnati Bengals. As we previously reported, 1 week ago, the Bills' safety collapsed on the field in Cincinnati. He has been transferred to the hospital in Buffalo, New York, to continue his recovery.
Can you imagine being in peak physical condition and then falling out and going into cardiac arrest and all
Well,
that?
well, let's be real. If he wasn't in peak physical condition when he sustained that injury, he probably would have died.
Facts,
So shouts to
facts.
him and shouts to God for keeping that man alive. That is a
shout
beautiful
outs to the
thing.
medical staff, which
Shouts
is
to
the
the
real
medical
reason he's
staff.
even alive at this point.
Well, we
And-
know
and-
you don't
and-
believe in God, so
I also believe in medicine, so
Yeah.
and doctors, which suspect doesn't.
You-
So.
you don't-
Fucking suspect said it.
is
You're an
Yo, you were
atheist?
here?
You're an atheist.
I
or
wasn't
Oh,
here
you
agnostic?
for
were?
that.
Oh my
I
God!
wasn't here
Did
for
you hear when suspect said that?
Very unique.
That doctors are professional guessers.
yeah, I saw that. I mean,
Okay,
we're not gonna even begin to dissect that.
okay, Josh.
Buffalo General.
He might never play again, right?
There's a chance he never plays again. I mean, he is just now at the beginning of
Gets to play with his kids though.
what
still.
like recovery looks like. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
where they're able to run all of these tests and figure out like the severity and like, they were doing all these tests before when he was unresponsive. So now that he can actually, he
Move
can
around.
move around, and
His shit's pumping.
kind
again.
of like what I was saying to suspect too. Like the whole road to recovery and doctors being able to do what they need to do is being able to talk to you and understand how you're feeling, see how things react, X, Y, and Z. So
Because the readings might be one thing, you might feel an entirely different way.
So the fact that he's able to communicate is gonna
It's amazing in itself.
Yeah.
the fact that he's up, that he's talking, that he's conscious, that he's in a space where they can transfer him. These are all incredible signs, and
He damn near. He basically died for it.
yeah. I mean, there's a
Low
chance.
key.
There's a chance he comes
Low
back.
key.
They can do all these tests and realize this was an unbelievably freak accident. They could do monitoring on him, and he could be playing again in a year or two. You don't know.
That's scary as hell. But he's hella paid, right? Is he a superstar or is he just popping
Nope.
because of this?
Well, I mean, he's
was
not he's not paid by NFL standards, but he's doing all right.
He's
Hopefully
doing
he's made
okay as
some
a professional athlete, but he's not making big contracts. He was in there.
Yeah, he's not Tom Brady clocking in the major.
Oh no,
Yeah,
far
but
from
nobody.
that.
Not to
nobody's
mention
Tom Brady.
NFL money is not guaranteed either. So if you do sustain an
Oh.
injury, you make X amount of dollars too. So it's like there's a lot of none
So
of these
there's
contracts
a lot
are
of
guaranteed.
there's a lot
Let's-
of fine print in
Yeah,
NFL
he's not going to be
contracts.
making nothing, but he's not making millions.
But
of
also-
dollars.
Let's hope he's made some smart investments with his initial money. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the
No.
outcry and the support from like the entire league, like you saw on Sunday, every single team had number 3 on the field highlighted.
That's
They
love.
had like number 3 hats made and like was officially licensed. And I think like all of this money, ideally and hopefully, is going towards him in some capacity or his medical bills or.
But also,
Wait,
but
hold
also
on,
charity is-
real quick. I know we're not reading comments, but Chelsea Rodriguez donated $5, and I want to shout her out because she said, "Why random look like a mix between Duno and Lush?"
I'm not random, baby. You just don't know me. Yeah, you're gonna find out. though.
Let's go, Chelsea!
We out here, Chelsea.
It looks like a math equation. This plus this equals this.
Oh my god!
and I'm the coolest.
you
That
are.
is cap.
It goes from order of coolest.
just the youngest.
From coolest to least.
That is so not true.
Icon is hella cool.
No, it actually goes from coolest to least.
Now we're fucking talking, G.
It's okay.
Forget this little kid.
Nah, but even though like I
You're
said
not
before,
wrong, Chelsea.
like even though I said before, if I was the commissioner of the league or responsible for the decision, I wouldn't have stopped the game. I respect the NFL for doing so, regardless.
Because they stopped the game and
Yeah.
that's appropriate.
Right. And I want to applaud the NFL for doing the right thing, but
Absolutely.
it's also a pretty glaring scar at the amount of times they haven't done it in the past, and does almost feel like they're trying to do the most to kind of get you to forget about all of these things. And the real issue is all of these like traumatic injuries, all the brain injuries, all of that stuff. That's stuff the NFL is kind of responsible for too.
They have changed a lot of rules to try to help that from not happening anymore.
It's like when the Grammys give an artist like 30 years past their prime a Grammy when they should have given it to him from in the beginning. Like
They didn't
Nas
give it to
never
him.
got a
They
Grammy
paid
for
for it.
Illmatic, but he's gonna get one 20 years later type shit. Like,
Makeup
yeah.
call.
Yeah.
Who knows? But they got he's healthy.
I'm glad he good too.
But yeah, that is scary, and that's why most NFL players go broke right after their career
Yeah.
is over.
I
And-
hope whatever money he gets from this, he buys an apartment and just has lifelong income after that.
And the average NFL player only in the league for about 3 to 5 years.
And that
It never really goes past that, and that's scary.
And their
dog.
money's not guaranteed. They
Yeah.
have to make a roster. They have all these incentive bonuses. Yeah.
and the CTE is gonna last a lifetime. And
That really sucks.
and
And they're signing up for this not really always knowing what
Every
those
fine
long-term
details, yeah.
Right. Look at someone like Andrew Luck, who just retired, who said, "My body's gone through enough. The risks are too high. I'm done." And he walked away, and people applaud him for that. And
At a high
the
point in
Colts
his
have
career.
also been in shambles since. So
right.
But also Andrew Luck probably got a huge bonus, and then just
Andrew Luck was able to make a ton of money because he was a quarterback, and he was in a position where he wasn't getting hit necessarily the most, and he still made that decision. He was in the best place to be able to make that decision.
What position do you feel like in football is the most susceptible to them type of injuries?
running
Probably
backs.
running
backs,
backs, linemen.
Yeah, linemen.
There's a lot of big plays now. I think corners and receivers
Centers got to be
potentially.
going through it.
But I think on a play to play, anyone on the
Running
line
back.
The linemen for sure,
are
right?
just going at it.
Yeah,
they're
'cause
just
that's
crushing
every
heads
single
every
play.
single play. You're right. And I think the most opportunity for injury and what the NFL's figured out is high impact, when there's like a lot of movement, something that happens after a play develops,
Like,
which is
yeah,
why
10
they
yards in.
right.
Look
Which
at
is
this
why they got rid
motherfucker,
of- Look
fool.
at this.
Oh, the legend is here. What's up, my man?
What's up, Tiny?
What's going
What
on?
you on?
Like,
What you recording?
You feel me? What?
Get your man, you dressed over here like
Josh
a
in the
Yeah,
building, running the show.
It's
This
the Josh
big
show.
dog right here. You know what I mean?
You don't know it's the
Yeah,
Josh
what's
show.
The deal, man? What's the topic, real quick? What's the topic?
We're talking about DeMar
Damar?
Hamlin.
Oh, okay, Damar Hamlin. What's
Sit
going
down,
on?
bro.
I got an interview. 10 minutes. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Go on. What's up, man?
Well, who you
What we got?
interviewing?
You know what I'm saying? This young lady named Asia, you know what I'm saying? Rapper, you know what I'm saying? From Compton, California, you know what I'm saying? Young princess.
Ooh.
You hoe ass niggas. Put some oranges in the chat. What y'all got going on in this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, T.
Why
Rowe,
you dressed like a bad bitch?
A bad bitch.
Damn, whoa.
You think I'm cute? You
Yeah, but
fat
you have
bitch?
your sweater out like that in
Where
the
the fuck
side.
did that come from,
you
G?
fat fuck. You think
You
I'm
ugly
cute?
bitch.
You come on,
Oh my
man.
God, you really
oranges in the chat. You see those oranges? You know what I'm saying? I really got fans, bitch.
Shut your bitch up. Get the fuck out of here with that
I
weekend
really got
interview you about to
fans,
do,
bitch.
man. You
You
look
know
like
what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Asian.
I thought I talked
wait,
shit. This
why
is
you don't be doing the news,
lit.
T-Rail?
Hey,
Am I out of pocket to
I'm
say
not invited to the news.
T-Rail, you doing the No Jumper show tonight?
I'm gonna do the No Jumper show tonight.
Let's go.
Hey,
Come
Hamlin.
on.
Why'd you do that
Hamlin.
right now?
Hey,
Let's
look.
go.
So Hamlin, look,
hey,
Hamlin.
Terrell, he said, let's go.
Yeah, he called.
Ball.
Was that
Oranges
gay?
in the
Was
chat.
that
Look,
gay?
I got fans, cuz. Y'all niggas
So
crazy.
when I went like this,
Shut
was
up.
that-
That's what it's about to be.
look.
when
Damar,
I went
look.
like this, was there two dicks in my hand?
Come on, you ugly motherfucker. Look, hold on.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Damar Hamlin, look. My
This
boy,
shit.
he didn't take that physical, homie, in the NFL.
Ooh.
Trying to cover that up.
Wait, what?
He did not take a physical.
He didn't take that. He didn't take that physical.
Josh, where was this info 5 minutes
He
ago?
had that heart murmur. He had
This
that
is
heart.
the
He had that
inside
shit on his
scoop.
heart.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So now they trying to cover that up. This is what I feel. You feel me? Now it's big threes everywhere. They trying to make sure it's good. They gonna get that nigga some money and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but whose fault is that?
Oh,
is
he
that,
don't
is
shoot.
that his
That's-
fault?
no,
The
that's the
team?
That's the
NFL's
NFL
fault.
fault.
The NFL
Protocol.
fault.
You're
So
supposed
if he
to.
would have died on that field, it'd have been
Motherfuckers
bad.
get drug tested to get the job. You know what I'm saying?
makes a whole lot more sense why they're trying to raise all this money and get
Wow.
Yeah, because
That's why they stopped the game.
Damn,
That's
yes.
why the president
Damn,
was
look,
sick.
not as
No,
stupid
they
as you
stopped the
look.
game because he almost died.
Yeah, but, how many times are people like, there's people getting crushed?
Don't
they
get-
fucking paralyzed on the
I know,
field.
but don't get into this
Don't get
conversation
shots
because-
in.
Crazy.
every single team have licensed merch with threes on it, doing the threes on the field, and if they are giving this money to him, that makes a whole lot more sense why the NFL would never have done this before.
Yeah, and then they
If
don't
they are-
cover, and then they don't cover your medical expenses anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if you get seriously hurt, like you're not even covered. So
That's
niggas
that.
is like, hold on. But we
Fuck.
gonna cover him today. You feel me? We gonna cover him. We gonna do all
We're
the shit
also
that we
covering
need
up
to
the
be
truth.
doing because he didn't even pass his physical. We let him come out here and he fucking passed out on the goddamn field.
That's like this, bro. That's like
They're
this.
trying to
bro.
cover it up, dog.
That's kind of like this.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's a
It's like-
conspiracy.
It's like this. No, no.
Conspiracy, doggy.
Okay, it's like this. So you get
All
damn
right,
near.
let's go. Sorry.
We
Let's
can-
go, you know what I'm saying?
It was a
Just chat.
pleasure
I'm outta
having you here,
man.
sir.
Fuck Duno, man. Fuck Lush. You know what I'm saying? What's
Man,
your
get your
name
punk ass
Icon.
up out of here.
Icon. Hold on. Drop
Am I
my
cool?
little drink,
Am I
you know
cool?
what I'm saying? I'm gone.
All right, so y'all heard it here first tonight on the No Jumper Show. T-Rail, AD, House Phone, and Lush One.
Hey, that was some crazy information he just dropped.
Maybe,
Maybe house phone.
allegedly.
Okay, well,
We gonna see.
we're gonna make this shit fucking awkward, Lush, you dumbass. What? What's the next subject?
What, did I do
Josh?
something?
You got bashed drastically right now, fat man.
Did I do something?
Who I got bashed.
That
But everybody
was
was mad
wild.
at me about the funeral shit. See, let's make me seem like I come at me seem like a dick.
Fool, it's not my
You
fault.
don't know
you
this
don't fuck.
relationship with this guy either.
Who got
Who
more?
knows?
Who got?
Oh, it's he?
Well, whoever he gave
No.
the
That
money
was
to.
his dog.
They have sex.
Who and who?
Bro, I'm talking about my
T-Rail
homie
and-
that passed away, you piece of shit.
Wait, what? Oh,
This is
Spencer.
just a little muddled right now. So right now we're talking about the relationship between two people that you have. One, you're a fucking cheapskate, and second, you're getting smashed out by the homie. That's what's
Who's the homie?
he's saying T-Rail smashes you.
Pause.
I didn't say that. I'm just
I'm
reiterating
a
what's being
cheapskate?
said. And yeah, and then about the funeral stuff, you're just a fucking cheapskate.
Wait,
Fuck you.
Everyone knows you got racks on racks. You're one of the highest paid people.
you're
here.
Duno.
got millions of
Duno, let me
dollars from
see
your
your Wells
Instagram.
Fargo
So the
app,
homie
bro.
passed away in 2021.
You were popping, G, and you were paid.
2021.
He wasn't that. He wasn't that.
I'm
poppin'.
just
Chill
kidding.
the fuck out.
He wasn't.
I'm
That
just
what-
kidding.
Didn't you quit like El Poa in 2020?
I quit playing local like early
what I'm saying is,
2020.
like,
He got a
hadn't been that
severance
far.
check, Josh. His severance check was fat, G.
What a dick. What was that? I don't even know what that is.
What?
They don't give
You're only
severance checks at
22,
Pollo.
Yeah, they don't give. What was that? Server?
Severance, like when you
When you get cut,
like if you
get
got
the
fired
Farias.
from No Jumper, they'd have to give you like
Just
There's
$100
no,
million.
they have to. It's
Yeah.
something companies will do.
it depends on the policy or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How long you've been there, why you're going.
Normally
so
for
on.
people that have been somewhere for what 10, 15 years plus.
Exactly, yeah.
And when I said like they expected me, it was just like, you know, kind of like how I was making an example how like people were talking about like they like, you know, like little behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
Like about like Gucci Man. Like I remember somebody told me was like, oh yeah, you know, I was like, motherfucker. I'm like, you know how much a funeral is? Funeral's expensive, bro.
It is expensive.
$7,000 to bury somebody.
That's quite
just
it's,
regular
it's,
shit.
it's quite an investment.
and
I did
motherfuckers
not-
are mad at Gucci.
I did not have $7,000 in 2021 at the end of 2021.
No.
I was down bad. I was okay from myself only, because I didn't even have my office at that point. I didn't have my office.
That's not even your office, fool.
I drove a Honda Accord 1998, or maybe a Nissan.
You were
think I
one
had
of
the
the hood
Nissan.
rats.
You had an Altima?
He was one of the
You
hood rats in
look
the
like you'd
Nissan
have an Altima
fool.
for sure.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
At 22, what
I
the
was
fuck?
thinking more like a Camry, but yeah.
Are you? Well, it's a stereotype.
No,
Maybe
you don't
Corolla.
know about the
In our,
Altimas?
in our culture, you're like a little hood rat if you drove a fucking Nissan Altima. You're
A
doing
fat
hood rat
nerd that's a hood
activities.
rat.
Nissan Altima. No, let's be real. Nissan
You're not too
Altimas.
far
it's
off from
wide?
that, baby.
Listen. Nissan Altimas are the automobile equivalent to black Air Force Ones.
Just for Latinos.
That's kind of a stretch, but I feel the vibes.
Nah,
Josh,
it's
Josh,
accurate.
Josh, it's like G-Wagons for white people.
Like Hummers for white people.
What? Oh, yeah, that makes a little
Yeah.
bit more sense.
Yes, yes,
They're like
that's
Hummers.
better. That's better.
They're like Hummers.
Nah, but yeah, I that's funny that you said that, because I remember the homies one time were counting on me. They were like, "Fool, why didn't you pay for the whole thing?" I'm like, "Dick."
There's a whole stereotype about bitches that drive Altimas. It's kind of like they're the new broke. They're like the less wealthy version of Jetta girls. In
They
the
go to
90s.
vocational schools and suck cock after. Pause.
That's it in a nutshell.
They give the best head too.
Hey, real quickly, just to go
I've got
back
my dick sucked in some Altimas.
to DeMar real quickly, the Bills did come out and say that they were going to continue to pay him.
Love. That's because they continue to not test
But now
him.
this whole Tyrell angle with the
Is that verified?
The
I don't know. I'm
non-physical.
gonna look into that between now and
non-physical.
then. With
Google
the
it.
Physical not being.
I don't know where
checked
Terrell
out.
be getting his facts from.
Yeah.
He's very connected, folks. Do not try to downplay the info. It's juicy.
Terrell is not connected. His girl's connected.
He might could know some
you,
stuff.
You benefited
You
from that.
love you some Heather, bro. Quit playing.
Yeah, you
bro.
literally just did a podcast with her.
Why you love everybody's girl, bro? You're like, what is up with
Damn.
that, bro? You love Lena.
Fools get-
you love Heather. Who's
fools
next,
get beat
bro?
up for that type of
I'm never
behavior.
bringing my bitch around Duno. Fuck that, bro.
Now that I think about it, he calls me and asks me, "How's your lady doing?" Like, wait, what?
And his girl also loves me.
I'm telling the,
Yo,
I'm
hey.
telling the,
And,
like,
then Lena loves me.
Bro.
And Heather loves
As
me.
not
a
gonna lie to you,
son, as
like,
a cute
So,
son.
so they all love me.
my one bitch
Not
that
like
I brought
that.
around, she follows you on IG.
Hey,
and I'm gonna
are you the
and
kind
I'm
of-
gonna make sure she
Hey,
unfollows.
he's the
to be
kind of
honest.
who gets like a like or like a little laughy face and thinks that the bitch wants to
You
smash
think
him.
That's
yeah,
not
for
what.
sure.
First of all, don't downplay me
sure.
like that. You know I get bitches. You both
That-
trying
that's
to
a-
shut up. You're a fucking simp. You made your girl. Let's talk about this. You wanna? Josh, in the interview, what did he say, bro? He made his girl unfollow and unfriend her prison wife.
Guys, have you ever made your ex fucking stop talking to the other person? That's fucking kind of casual. Or is that outlandish?
It's outlandish. the
Am
way
I
he
out of
went.
pocket?
I don't think that's the craziest thing.
Fuck yeah,
Because
Josh, I love you right now, brother.
Wait a
I'm
second.
thinking like the jail wife, like
Oh, look
what
at that.
you're
Don't
worried
start,
about.
fool. I'm going in.
As a husband, like you don't want your wife going and we're seeking like emotional support, and clearly if she's talking to them,
The girl
they're,
lived in a
they're
whole
gonna be
other state.
shit talking you.
I don't care, fool.
Right?
honestly, like,
Because there's probably shit talking you.
honestly,
Facts. Look at your fucking man. He doesn't even want to let you talk to me. Like, no, bitch. Of course not.
so ideally, I would want her to choose to make that decision herself.
She chose up when she married me and she dumped that other person.
Valid.
She was only with her because she was in jail. It wasn't like she was emotionally supportive. Like
Listen, homie.
that's she
You
called
never-
And there should
Hey.
be no reason for them to continue to talk to one
She
another.
might have been hitting it right though.
I'm with you, I
feel me?
thought.
She knows. She has full access to the equipment. Like,
Guys.
no disrespect. I don't want your wife to kill me because she's.
You've
a
already
gangster.
dug
Yeah.
Flacco.
That being said,
She were
I don't, I'd be way more
was
scared of
not
her.
wait.
If I'm not gonna fight Flacco, I'm for sure not fighting her, bro.
is her jail wife hot?
No,
I think that kind of
Oh,
plays into
she's
the
hot?
equation too.
bro.
Why
I'm
don't
not
you-
at liberty to be giving out compliments to random bitches
why
I don't
don't
care
you?
about.
Why don't you try to flip?
She was fine.
You could have tried to flip a 3-screw.
No cap. She's a pretty little bitch. You know what I'm
You
saying?
coulda
I
flipped a
see my-
3-screw.
I could see why people might like her. You know what I'm saying? But I
Is that
wouldn't
off the
smash
table?
her.
Is the
Absolutely. I'm not smacked. I
what
am
I'm
not
saying.
Adam.
okay? No, honestly, all jokes aside,
Would
I
you
totally
have
understand.
threesomes with your baby's mom/wife?
No,
It's highly inappropriate.
no, not
And,
at this.
I've
I've learned my lesson with that.
What if I smash that bitch real cool and my wife is watching and later when she's totally not horny, she's like, hey, you've never done that to me? Or what if my wife stays down there a little too long and be like, hey, bitch.
No, well, the problem with
Showing her a little too much attention.
well, the problem
will
with
not be
threesomes,
nice.
no, you're 100%
I'll be
right.
fucking cuckold.
Well,
You
no,
end
no,
up in the corner like, what the fuck?
it's never like to me.
Yeah.
That's not the fear at
I'm
all.
not the young man I once was.
That's not the fear. The fear is that they wind up getting into it because why were you making that face when you were in her pussy? Like why did you you know what I mean? Like I didn't like the way she was moaning.
How did
You
this
you
turn
don't
on
you don't
me
lick
right
my
now?
pussy like that. So that's why threesomes go bad when you're in relationships.
Yeah. So, okay, so the prison girlfriend was pretty, but she can't talk to my bitch no more. We Spanish on.
So are you a Sancho?
No, I wasn't. I was definitely not a fucking prison husband, folks.
That fool was a fucking simp. Fool's getting tricked.
That would be crazy.
The fool was getting tricked for the commissary and the phone calls.
I would never have done that.
They were eating
Save me, Josh.
fucking
Save me, Josh.
fat spreads on my boy's dime. Manwiches.
And that shit wasn't even prison. It was federal prison.
Oh, that's even
Yeah, in federal
yeah.
prison, they're eating like real food, not fucking spreads.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn, fool.
A woman who won $43 million was offered a steak dinner instead of her winnings by
Speaking of steak
casino.
Got a
dinners.
spread, yeah.
Did you see this story, do now?
Yes.
I
This is
saw
one of
that.
the most insane
Let's
things I saw
just break
today.
it down. Basically, she was hitting the slot machine. She's
She
hitting
was
the slot
getting got.
machine.
Then
she
she hit.
wins $43 million.
Right.
The casino comes and say that this certain machine had a malfunction, and now they're not giving her
Fuck
shit.
that.
And then they're like, well, to accommodate you for that, here's the steak. Bow.
Honestly, if
I'm
I was in the
suing.
back office with Resort World executives, I would have been like, okay, guys, if you're not gonna give me the 43 million, give me something.
Give me 4.3 million.
Facts. Give me some kind of bread. This is gonna change my life, you fucking fucks. I will not go to the press. Just send me on my
Or
way.
just comp me for like the next 2-3
Forever.
years.
Forever.
Hell
Forever.
nah, fool.
Forever.
So there is fine print on this machine.
Which says
This says the machines are due to malfunction and they
When
are
they
not if that happens, they are not responsible for paying it out. It says that
That's a
on there.
racket. That's
was
a
there a
scam.
fucking button blinking that said malfunction, please service? Can we hear the audio on that
Yeah, let's
nice
listen
lady
to that.
story?
That's a damn scam.
I would have sued the fuck out of this casino.
Yeah, that's all bad.
They already changed out the machine, G. It's too late.
In history, the largest slot machine jackpot
Are you
in the
fucking?
country ever.
Ever.
The
I'm
computer screen
fucking.
showed a win, but there was no pot of gold at the end of this rainbow. The winner went from nearly 43 mil to nil. She cried foul to
She thought she did something with that rhyming, huh?
She's got bars.
I can't even describe the feelings. Like my whole body just got numb.
Oh, that makes me sad.
$2.9 million selfie. Katrina Bookman's flashing her mega smile because behind her on the slot machine screen,
Please remove ticket.
evidence of her mega win.
And all I just could think about was my face.
Katrina's used to disappointment, raised in foster care.
Shouts to Far Rock,
She
Far
then
Rock Way
raised
Queens.
4 kids all by herself.
The struggle that I've been through is
That
so hard.
sucks.
Nah, bro,
does.
this ain't cool in the slightest, dog.
But again,
Nah, fuck that.
There was no error on that screen. It said, go get your bread. It didn't say, hey.
They got to do more than a motherfucking steak. I get it. All right, you don't want to.
Was a steak A5 Wagyu?
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Look. One time I was at Paris in
Yeah.
not
In
Paris.
Vegas.
In Vegas.
Yeah, we know you haven't been to real Paris.
And then okay.
Yet.
Yeah. What a dick, huh?
Yet.
Fat ass is wearing black and white dunks. Never seen them in my life.
Come on,
The
baby.
pandas?
These are worth $2,000 on motherfucking stadium goods right now, baby. Do your homework.
The
Go ahead.
pandas?
Come
High
on,
top
baby.
pandas?
Come on, these are the high OGs, baby. Black and white Jordan 1s. Act right. Know something about it, baby.
Okay, look. So I'm winning, right? I'm winning. I'm hitting. And out of nowhere, before I hit the jackpot, my machine says malfunction. But my jackpot wasn't crazy. It was like
A couple
2,
hundred.
3 bands.
Oh, bands.
I don't care. That's
No,
no,
I'm-
But I'm tripping.
I'm tripping over bands.
But then it says malfunction. And I'm like, fuck. And then they come and they're like, you're gonna have to restart, but we're gonna give you all your money back. It's okay. But all your money back plus the money you won.
So you get the bands
No.
prior to that.
This was like 2021.
So
That's
how
not-
much money
it's
did you
not
lose at
fair,
that slot
dude.
machine before that happened?
I don't
Cool
really
little 100,
remember.
maybe
It was
100.
like that shit was like 2 years ago. But still, like damn, 2, 3 bands.
That's
it
a
would've-
lot of money,
That shit would
fool.
have damn near paid for like like for everything I used for the trip.
You could have paid for the funeral.
What fool? Why are we still talking about my homie's funeral? You piece of shit.
Yeah.
he's reading the chat.
That was not in the chat. Fuck you for
Bars.
It's one in every
Bars
fucking
from the chat.
One in
Shout out
every
to the
fucking 10
chat,
jokes
G.
of mine lands,
One.
and you're gonna try to take that away from me. Fuck you, Josh.
I'm literally reading it in the chat right now.
I did not see that. I did not see that, motherfucker.
One, RP to my homie. Love my homie.
RIP to the homie.
But I wish honestly,
Fuck.
like if I had the money I had now, I definitely would have gave way more. I would because that's like a blessing, bro. Like if you're allowed to do the most. Because I remember when my homie Ma died, I made shirts and I think I raised like $500, $600, and I gave that to his dad, and he was hella grateful. Cause
We shot a damn music video for Malt RIP. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, man. RP both the homies, man. Love him to death.
That lady lost out on the bread. Did she eat the steak dinner? Do we know if she ate the steak dinner?
We
Did
don't know if
throw
she
it
ate
in their
the
face?
steak dinner, but at the same time, she didn't lose anything that wasn't hers.
Nah, bro, she for
That
sure
was
did,
in her
dog.
fucking grasp.
That she got scammed.
She got the ticket.
She did not get scammed.
This
Yes,
is
she
a white
did,
man. This is a
dog.
white man doing white man crimes.
This is the
You're not
mach-
making the chosen people look good
What
right
type
now.
of Caucasian are you, Josh?
the casinos.
He's Jewish.
He's Jewish.
The casinos
Look
are
at that
built
smile, bro.
because it doesn't make my point any
Spicy.
less valid.
It makes it less valid.
It
for
does not
sure.
make my point less valid at all. Casinos are built this way to ensure that mistakes and shit don't happen.
People winning is a mistake of casinos.
Yes,
Huh?
absolutely.
A
In their
machine
eyes?
not working,
I want you 3
But there was no error on the machine.
it was. They have to validate it through the machine.
Oh
They
shit!
have to go and look at all the records and say, was this supposed to come up?
At this
it wasn't.
instance, we knew this machine was fucked up. Like,
You could maybe sue them and fight, hey, I don't believe that what the information they're giving me is wrong, but that's gonna maybe be a lawsuit
No,
that
like,
she doesn't
look,
want to take on.
from a
Casinos
okay.
record everything at the tables to ensure, even when dealers make mistakes, they can go back and look at it, and they will have to take money from you that they've already given you.
No, look, from a legal perspective, you're 100% right. From a moral perspective, that ain't gonna fly, bro. That's just not fucking cool.
But why is the business on the hook
care
for a piece of
Clearly they don't.
Why is the business on the hook for a piece of machinery that they bought somewhere else that is, that they are, being insured for whatever through the company that they're buying it, that this is going to work? It doesn't work properly. It's not as though a jackpot hit and they're not paying it out.
I hope from a PR perspective, this
They
fucks up
shouldn't
their,
be on they shouldn't be on the hook.
I
for
hope
that.
this fucks up their bottom line and they wind up in a PR level losing.
It's a casino. They won't.
They won't.
It's Resort World at that. It's
Exactly.
not fucking Harrah's.
So they could have given her at least. They could have given her 40 bands. Give her 40 bands.
All I know is that there's a new Resort World in Vegas,
I don't like it.
and it's like the worst name for a hotel ever.
They could have.
Bro, he loves Vegas. This fool's a real life gambling addict.
I don't fucking gamble. I've just gone to Vegas a couple of times.
What do you play,
weirdo.
roulette?
I'd rather play roulette or dice.
See?
I don't play card games.
Yeah.
You don't trust the card games?
I don't trust you, G. What's up?
What's up?
I don't honestly like you. You don't think that she should have been compensated something, Josh?
She definitely should have been.
If that was you running the
least a
casino,
mil.
Yes,
At
they
least a
have
mil.
it in their ability, and from a PR perspective, they should have done something nice for her, but they do not owe her anything.
no. But regardless,
Her life is not like she was. It's not as though like she got hurt at the casino and she was supposed to take out this lawsuit and she was going to get all this money, and they somehow took it back from her.
will it affect their bottom line in the?
She thought,
no.
Have you ever done that before? You scratched
The
like a
house
scratch
never
ticket, or you
loses.
thought you had a winning ticket, and for like 10, 15, 20 minutes, you're like, oh, fuck, I just won a shit ton of money.
Okay,
Then you
look.
scan
Okay.
it.
And then you realize, oh, damn.
Okay, look, it can go both ways. One, people might not want to play the slot machines because they're gonna think it's a scam and that if they win something. Or two, it might be the other way. People might be like, oh, we gotta go because people are hitting right here and there.
right, they wind up making more money if they cash out. Josh, you
Do
don't.
they?
Absolutely, what he said is right. If people think, oh, this casino's really cashing out, there's people are winning big bucks here. They gonna go to get that chili.
If
But
I
see,
want
you're
to get
smart, but-
bread, I would have spent a lot of it there too.
But that's good what you said. Like, hey, you know what? Look, can't give you 43, but we'll give you 5 million if you
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
I would
Right.
have
And
then
definitely
promote.
shut the fuck up for five million.
I'm shutting up for $1 million.
I'm shutting up for 100,000.
Somebody said the couch is benching 550.
Way more than that, baby. That's just me and Duno.
That was very nice of you. That was very nice of you because
That was a modest number.
because
Huh?
I'm like 215. So
How much you weigh, Duno?
Right now, I'm like maybe like at 305.
Damn, baby.
So me and Duno are at 520.
Let's play chat roulette. Who can guess my weight? No, I weigh like 290 right now.
So we're like 900 pounds.
We're gonna die. That's what that means.
No, we're not. We're both going to the gym. Let's stop doing drugs.
We're 900 pounds.
Let's stop doing drugs.
We're making it.
Drugs had me way less fat. I'll tell you that.
Would we have died in Idaho?
Who the fuck is this guy? This is the fool that killed all the college students?
Yeah, there's
This fool's a piece of shit.
so there's some crazy updates on this now.
Okay,
Is it a conspiracy?
It's not a not a conspiracy. It's just like a timeline, and the cops actually like doing their job. But
Did they do their job well?
yeah, so let me
okay,
break
let,
it
him,
down.
let him finish, asshole.
So
Go ahead, Josh.
at some point, the police were able to look back at the videos and saw the car going back and forth from the location like 12 times over the course of like that leading up to the events. This dude was studying criminology at some college. So
Washington State.
Washington State, yeah. So he was learning everything there was to know to try to get around getting caught to do this. He turns his phone off right before the like.
So it's not going to hit the cell phone
Yeah, it's not
towers.
pinging.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So not only that, he then drives out of state, and
dedicated.
while he's driving out of state, the cops pull him over twice because they suspect him to check for bruising and shit on his hands. So without arresting him, they already have kind of identified him as a suspect.
This is after the shooting.
Yeah, like immediately after when he drove. He
How
drove
did
to
they pull him
Pennsylvania
over and let him go?
because they didn't have all the evidence. They were able to track him back to his house in Pennsylvania. They went and got trash out of his dad's house, I think. And through DNA, were able to deduce, like with 98% chance that
It's him.
it was the son of that dude, this dude, and he's a sick motherfucker.
That's
He
not too
really
much.
thought he was
That's
going
like
to get
a
away with
suicide
it.
vest, right?
Like nobody knew anything about this story. It seemed like for like the last month because the cops weren't putting any information out there. They were just doing their job, like behind the scenes, gathering all the data, getting all that shit, and this dude really thought he was going to be able to get away with it.
Damn.
Did he leave like a manifesto behind or anything like that? No reasoning.
No, he's alive, fool.
Yeah, he's alive. So I mean, they're
He
going to be
made it seem
able
like
to.
he killed himself. He didn't kill himself.
Relax.
He's alive.
He
So
really
he's-
thought he was going to be able to get away with it. That he'd be able to continue to go on living. And,
Wow.
Honestly, like I want to make fun of him and be like, this guy looks like a killer, but he just looks like the most normal, unassuming dude.
Nah.
You would never think
I've
twice.
seen this with Starbucks.
Fuck
Yeah,
no, this
that-
fool looks like a super fucking psychopath. I know he's had these thoughts for a very long time.
But that's the thing. Like serial killers often have an ability to assimilate in regular society.
I know,
really
facts.
well.
That's what I'm
Facts.
saying.
They-
Psychopath.
But he didn't even like
He said assimilate.
trap or like hunt these kids out, which a lot of serial killers like historically have, and like get them in an intimate setting. He like stalked them and
Oh, so
did
he
it on.
knew-
He didn't know it was random. I think these kids had no idea who the fuck he was.
But he went to go kill specific people.
No,
Yeah.
no,
No,
not specific. That's what
not-
he's saying. That he's not like your
Oh, I
average
see.
serial.
Yeah. He wasn't hunting them. I feel like he just gave
He
it
just
to
picked
whoever.
and chose and boom.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
kind of like Jeffrey Dahmer would be at the club and he would see some dude and be like, "I'm finna take you home and kill you." That's essentially the same thing.
No,
you know?
no. But
There's
you'll
not
do-
that much premeditation that
No,
goes
but what
into
he
that.
would do is like just kill you. Jeffrey Dahmer will invite you out. He'll go to a gay bar, try to make out with you, fuck,
right.
show you a show, drink.
He would have caught me slipping real quick. I think he was pretty hot. Oh, just playing, dude. Pause, B. Pause.
This for the. How many people did he kill? 5, right? It's like 5.
4.
He
Four.
he definitely has like a Ted Bundy-esque look to him. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, what makes you a serial killer?
Killing a lot of people?
I think
There is
it's,
a number. And
I think
That's what
it's,
that's
I
what I was
believe
gonna
it's,
say.
it's either more than 2 or more than 3 that defines you as a serial killer.
Can we look that up?
Yeah.
Just because I think like if it's premeditated like murder, like where you point it out and you kill like 3 people, is that like a serial killer because you pointed out how many? But like mass shooters,
More than 3.
so he's a
3 or
serial
more
killer.
killings.
So like mass shooters, they're not considered serial killers.
I don't
Wait,
believe
wait.
They're considered just
they're
they
not
have-
because it's
they're
separate
mass
incidents.
shooters, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's also how the crime's committed.
Okay,
as well.
so that's what I'm
Having
saying,
common
so-
characteristics such as to suggest reasonable possibility that the crimes were committed by the same act or actors.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of like if you have a whole plan, like a rollout, essentially.
So
No, it's true. Like Jeffrey Dahmer kind of had the same MO for all his killers,
Right.
For all his killings,
Right.
And this dude, I don't know if he had the exact MO. I haven't looked too into the case, but I'm assuming he did. Right? It was all college students.
Yes,
Here's a-
University of Idaho.
Here's a whole timeline.
Yes.
Okay, Saturday, November 12th. Student the University of Idaho lived in a nearby off-campus residence in a Moscow, a college town of about 25,000 people. They had 2 other roommates in the 3-floor, in the 3-floor, 6-bedroom apartment. Gonka, how do you say that last name?
Goncalves.
Goncalves posted his shares of photos on her Instagram at the same point with the caption, one lucky girl to be surrounded by these people every day. One of these photos show Mogan shitting on the Goncalves shoulders with a Chapin and Colonel standing next to him.
You don't have to read everything, dude. No, it's okay. So on Sunday morning, they order food at like 1:41. They ordered from a food truck.
they were chilling, didn't seem like anything was wrong.
Live Twitch stream too.
Mm-hmm.
Then when they went home at 1:45, they used a private party for a ride home at 1:56. It's talking about wound up killing them at between then and 4:25 in the morning, but between 4 and 4:25 a.m.
So he went into this house and just killed 4 people?
Yeah, and it sounds like you went a couple of times. Because
So that's not a serial killer then. That's a mass murderer. Correct?
No, I think it's a serial killer.
But if it's all at the same time, if all the murders are at the same time,
I think it's just the amount of murders. It's not the amount of times.
I thought a serial
it's
killer
4
would
victims,
refer
right?
to separate incidences, but
But I mean, if this wasn't a crime of passion where he went and killed all these people, it's he went back and forth, back and forth. There's a timeline here where it says, at 2 a.m., one of the surviving roommates identified, heard crying in the house, They said that other people had ordered like DoorDash or whatever from at like 4:20 in the morning and like had received it. So he had come back after that point again.
And then killed more people.
Yeah.
This dude is a sick motherfucker, bro. It's all bad, bro.
So he left and they came back. They killed more people.
You know what?
There's no signs of forced entry or damage, police said.
The whack thing is, a lot of people that do things like this thrive off of attention. So the fact that we're even talking about it right now,
He has a fucking
and
boner in
we're-
his fucking cell.
Right, we're adding to his legacy. We're adding to his legend.
But again, I think he thought he was going to get away with all of this. He
Think you
didn't do
just because he went to school for criminology.
So he stabbed
Yeah.
these people. He didn't shoot them. He stabbed them.
That's a much more intimate crime.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Okay, my thing is though this, right? He went in there
Gave it to
once,
him.
killed one person, left, came back and then killed another person.
This is what it says. Are believed to have returned home at 1:45. They saw a figure clad in black clothing and a mask covered the person's mouth and a nose walking toward her. The DM described the dude. Okay, so he did not. He walked past them and she talks about meeting him. They then ordered food at 4:20. So he only came the one time. But it's like right after 4:20. The two roommates at the home were not injured, woke up later in the morning and summoned friends to their home because they believed one of the victims had passed out.
I think they're calling him a serial killer because he stabbed them out instead of shooting them. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't define a serial killer. It makes you a sick fuck. But as far as serial killing strictly refers to the number of people you kill. And I believe it's when you do it habitually over a period of time. I don't believe serial killer can refer to one incident. That's a mass murderer. But I could, right, over 3 times.
I don't know.
All right. On Monday, the police issued a statement saying they didn't believe it was somebody in the community and the community was not at risk. But they didn't announce that they had any suspects. On Tuesday, on November 15th, they announced an edged weapon such as a knife was used in the killings. No suspects were in custody and no murder weapon had been found.
Wow.
Wednesday.
Okay, so he for sure. Okay.
Yeah, no. So we were wrong. He went in one time and killed all of them
Okay.
at 4:20.
Shouts to Pilo for your $5 donation. Mass shooters are known as spree killers, not serial killers.
Which is all sick, by the way.
I was correct.
Yeah. Serial stands for like series of them.
Correct.
Shout out to the person.
Yeah, I
that
never
did that
met
super
two
chat.
cholos smarter than you guys.
Don't worry, you'll grow up to be as smart as us someday.
You're smarter than me, dog. You're fucking rich and you're 22.
Fool, I'm not rich. Fool.
He's just, fat and cuddly.
I was just trying to get pussy and fucking at 22. I wasn't tripping on.
And smoking hella crack.
No, that was before.
Fool, don't
was
hate on
before-
crack,
That was
fool.
before that. 22. I was popping E, drinking, smoking, maybe an occasional little bit of.
Oh,
some
I thought you were
extracurriculars.
smoking hella crack at 22, huh?
I was smoking P-Dogs, not crack. Smoking crack is wasteful. Make it a P-Dog.
Primos were definitely hit the speed.
Yeah, they're both sick, and this was sick too.
But
Josh, how old was he? 28?
28.
The chair. They're in Idaho? Oh, he's getting the chair. They don't give a fuck over there.
Done. He's done, son.
They're giving him the gas
Whoa,
chamber.
the
Fuck it.
victims were likely asleep before they passed. Damn.
honestly, let's just say this.
That's some creep shit. He
But-
literally creeped in.
But it's honestly as horrible of a situation as this is. The fact that they were asleep probably means they suffered less. So that's the one silver lining in a very, very dark story. I got those same unions, but in a different color. Those are fire. I like that colorway.
Thanks.
Yeah, those are clean.
I wasn't next. This shit made me all fucking sad.
Yeah,
Perfect.
fuck this guy, bro. Let him fucking burn in hell.
Oh, this one is crazy, Josh. This one is funny. Okay. Yeah, we don't got to read the whole
Fucking
shit, but
idiot.
Elijah, he was playing Rainbow Six. If you guys don't know Rainbow Six,
Yeah,
it's a
of
very
course.
competitive
Tom
game.
Clancy.
It-
Shouts
it's-
to Tom Clancy.
It's a very competitive game. Like Rainbow Six is for like elite Call of Duty players. Like Call of Duty, like
Yes.
Rainbow Six players, shit on Call of Duty players. Like we're better. Our game is way harder. It's way
gotta
more
be
elite.
nice.
You play Rainbow Six?
I don't. That's for elite people. I'm not too much of a shooting game type of guy.
I play
I'm more
Rainbow
of like
Six.
Yeah.
So if you play Rainbow Six casually, you're gonna just get worked real quick.
Yeah, like Rainbow Six, you gotta be like
On
have
it.
a squad. You snipe different.
Yeah.
It's just higher advanced. Call of Duty just more famous. But this fool accidentally butt dialed the police.
How do you fucking put down the police?
That happens, bro.
He got 911 on speed
That's
dial.
exactly
No,
what
but
I
I
was about
think
to
with
say.
like some phones, like if you have like 9, if you hold 9 down, it'll call. Like,
Yeah,
as an
so who
emergency.
knows?
This fool don't got his phone locked.
So who
I
knows
don't
exactly?
know.
So who knows exactly what happened? But he put, I killed 2 people, and then the police thought it was a double homicide.
Boom.
So they came over there and fucking just
They
almost.
didn't come that deep for someone that just claimed to kill 2 people.
No, but look, that's 2 cop cars, and then there's one right there
okay,
waiting on the
okay,
side.
okay.
That's 3. So if we think about it,
Here we go,
that's
here we
about.
go.
All right,
Shout
let's
out-
play.
Shout out to the
I
ring.
was playing the game, and I got butt down the phone. Okay. That was my bad. What? No. It's only me home. It's not like home to you. Keep walking to us. All right. Okay. Let's just figure everyone inside, okay? Nobody's inside. It's only me.
A poor kid, man.
I
He
really
does-
hope the cops at least went inside and looked.
Of course.
Well, let's see.
they got to do their
I'm pretty
due
sure they
diligence.
did. They definitely did.
I wouldn't be surprised if they at least detain him, hem him up, right?
Hey, I don't know, but he walked over there real casually. Didn't have to put his hands on his head. Didn't have to crawl. Didn't
And
have
we
to get
and
on
we
the
know
ground.
why. And we know
He's
why.
a white kid
We know why.
in a suburban area.
Yeah, they're hemming him up though, right?
They just
That
pat him
area
down,
looks like
yeah.
my house. No.
But they definitely probably like showed proof. Like he probably showed him the phone call exactly when it happened. And he could probably like if he's a fat nerd is calling out calls like that.
Damn, he's not even getting pat down that aggressively.
I was playing
We
the
would have got
game,
slammed
And I
We would have got shot. He walked with his hands down, bro. It's over with.
with something in his hand.
No.
At that.
Okay.
That's fucking funny. Let's be
Okay.
honest, guys.
But can we look up his race? Because Elijah doesn't sound like a white guy name.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it is a white guy.
My godson's white as fuck, and his name's Elijah.
And the homie name is Jerome, and he's Filipino.
You never can tell.
Relax.
What race is you think Elijah would be a black guy? Yeah,
Elijah-
I got a black homie named Elijah too.
What do you
but
think, Josh?
This guy doesn't look black, so he's definitely not Latino.
But he also like brown skin. He
could
don't
be
look. He don't look
Asian.
hella white.
He could be Asian,
Or like a Filipino or Vietnamese. Who knows?
right?
That's funny though. Kill 2 people.
No, that shit is fucking funny, fool. Come
In
on.
LA, that shit would have been a shit show.
That
What do
shit
you
is
think about people getting
hilarious.
swatted, Duno? Have you been swatted yet? On one
No,
of your stupid
Nah,
Twitch
that's
streams?
for
Not
famous
cool.
streamers.
Not cool.
That's for famous streamers.
Don't worry.
Is being swatted
You'll
or-
get swatted at your office.
It's
real
a rite
soon.
of passage, you know. It'll happen one day.
How the fuck do you get the SWAT team to go to someone's house? Hey, send the SWAT team.
I don't know. Josh might know more about this. It's
No,
always
swatting's such a big deal. Here's the thing: Netflix just did like an entire episode of types of like bullying and cyber crimes and shit, and swatting was like it's a whole episode of like why it's a big.
What
deal.
is it though? What is
How
it? What
do
do
you
they do?
get
It's
the SWAT
when
team to
people.
go?
It's when you're streaming typically, and somebody in your stream calls the police and says that some
Tragic shit's happening.
some tragic shit's happened. They're held up in there with a whole ton of guns, so they send the highest
okay.
like degree.
So the SWAT team
of-
comes.
So you got to cap super
Please.
hard and be like, they have hostages, they have grenades.
or
Right.
like some there's been streamers that have been streaming at the airport, and the people will see what gate he's at and say, "Oh, this guy has a bomb. There's a bomb threat." Like, yeah.
Yeah, there's all
Fuck up your
different types
whole
of way
day.
where
But-
pretty much the audience is fucking with the streamer and getting them. They usually don't have to do much, but a lot of times they get put on the hook for the bills that the SWAT team sends them.
Don't do that here. That's crazy.
I believe
yeah, at least
Elijah.
not while I'm here.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Elijah sounds like a biblical name, right?
It is. Elijah was a prophet.
Yeah, it's a biblical name. I remember in the
Damn it.
movie Children of the Corn, there was the creepy ass kid Elijah. That's like there's white people named Elijah.
Malachi.
Yeah, Malachi and Elijah, right? Yeah.
This is funny though, Josh. I can't believe this happened because he was probably like hella into the game, just doing call outs.
I think it's dope that he knows that Elijah's a prophet and he doesn't give a shit about religion. Now we're talking.
Well, my name is like from the Bible too.
Daniel.
Yeah, like Daniel,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
Book of
and-
Daniel.
and
Your
that
name
comes
is the
from-
most fucking stock
I'm a
name.
saint, Saint Nicholas. I'm a
Yeah,
saint.
that's all cracking.
We know you're not a
So?
saint, brother.
I'm a saint and a sinner.
You can become a saint.
I'm a saint and a tyrant.
A tyrant?
I've been somewhat of a tyrant.
Damn it.
Oh my God, this was Soldier Boy. Is the
Soldier
funniest
Boy
Hey, fool, Soldier Boy is the man. Let's not get that fucked up.
going off on Omi and a Hellcat. That's a funny.
Omi
beef.
and the Hellcat's popular for being the cable.
He's
pirate, right?
He was a scammer, I believe, and he made like $100
A
million.
gazillions?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
fucking
$100
like it.
million?
Yeah,
Off what? Selling fake Wi-Fi?
Just busting scams, busting jugs.
You know Wi-Fi? Do you know? You
Yeah.
know Wi-Fi? That's Wi-Fi on ultra fucking instinct Super Saiyan mode right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
He admitted that he built a multi-million-dollar illegal TV streaming empire.
Yes.
So he was
He was
selling,
bootlegging, is what he was doing.
Also, he was selling fire sticks.
Yeah, he was bootlegging hella content.
I am mad at that fool.
Who's the man?
Text said, who you talking about? Man, this little fat nigga, man. Bruh. Say cheese, stay interviewing niggas that's talking about me, bro. This nigga talking about when Soldier do his chains sound crazy. Bruh shook his chains sounded the same exact way, bruh.
Soldier
His
lives in
shit
LA,
sounded
right?
worse, and he stopped as soon as he did it. He said, man, his shit sounded crazy. I said, bro, nigga talking about my shoes ugly. Let me help you with your shoes. How you gonna help me with my shoes and you getting sued by Nike, bro? That don't even make sense.
He did have those kicks that got, yeah.
And you went into the motherfucking interview and you did not explain that part. You said everything except for that part. You kept saying, I want to help him. I want to help him. But you did not say how you getting. You said you getting sued by Nike. You did say that. So how is you gonna help me if you get in a lawsuit? That's what I'm trying to understand. You missed that whole part.
Big Soldier Draco, come on.
But
Can I say something?
See, those crazy Soldier Boy didn't even go in on him like how he goes in on everybody
He could
else.
have went way more in. I don't think people from
that was a sober
low
Soldier Boy.
cost of living places could be telling people that live in Los Angeles that they don't got bread type scenarios.
I don't understand. Well, look, I don't know all the details, so I can't really make an informed opinion on this. But if you're bringing up people in interviews and things of that nature,
Yeah, motherfuckers might speak back.
you gotta expect a response, especially when you're talking about volatile, turned up motherfuckers like Big Soldier Draco.
Big Soldier Draco. Big Soldier.
That's
happen.
fucking.
I fucking loved.
That fool's the man.
Hop up out the bed, turn my swag
Nah,
on.
Soldier Boy was really like a pioneer to all this shit, huh?
Take a look in the mirror, say what's up. Yeah, get money.
We don't want to get a copyright infringement on this.
That fool's the man, bro. I'm a big Soldier Boy supporter.
I'm a huge Soldier Boy supporter.
That fool came in the game finessing LimeWire and Napster, and that fool's the
This
man.
we don't know
bro.
about LimeWire and Napster, G.
Are you you're too young for LimeWire?
I know about
Way
it, but
too
did I
long.
use it? I didn't use it.
He was like 6
How old are you,
years old.
Joshy?
I'll be 36 in a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, you're old enough for fucking LimeWire.
I had
Maybe not
LimeWire.
Napster.
I had Napster too.
Oh, then you know what's
You're
up.
about to be a
You
whole
were ahead
kilo.
of your time, young man.
You're about to be a whole kilo.
Wait. Icon,
Entering
are
the
you in?
36th chamber. Let's
Icon,
go.
are you in on Josh around the same age?
Yes, we are.
Oh, it fucks.
Thank you.
These guys are spring chickens compared to me, fool. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're seasoned. Go home.
I'm kicking 50's door down in 9 years.
You're getting chicken. It don't matter, baby.
Finally getting chicken scratch. But yeah, that was funny.
Shout out Big Soldier. I like that guy.
Omi and the Hellcat, you feel me? Like you if you mention somebody in an interview, there's could be a response. That's what happens.
Hey, what kind of shoes was he bootlegging? The ones that look like ones or something?
Yeah, but they were like upside. What was his logo? It was like it was a variation.
I want to say it looks like maybe the Travis Scotts or something like that.
But I mean, they're different colorways. It's kind of like that. Ooh, Baby Agua, Lush, Be My Sugar Daddy, inbox.
Oh,
me.
they
I'm
look
just
like
playing.
fake Bapes.
Yeah, but no, they look like Nikes too. They
Oh,
look-
so it's like a
they
super
look like
combo.
one.
Whoa!
They look like low top ones.
He's a wild boy. Hey, I'll give him credit for this. He tried to bootleg all the most expensive ones. That's the most brilliant shit.
Yeah, he tried to bootleg the Ben and Jerry's.
The Freddy Cougars.
And then the Chicago's.
Yep, I ain't mad. He's paid. How could we hate on someone that got more bread
I
than
ain't
us?
mad at him for doing that. Look, if you get a cease and desist from a major corporation like
You're
that,
popping.
you're doing something right. I mean, you got
Whether it's wrong or not, you're
gotta
doing that
switch-
wrong thing right.
Absolutely, you got to switch how you get down. But
Yeah, but look at this. He didn't even rip off Nike. He ripped off Cool Kai, which was a rip off of Nike.
That's
So who's suing him,
vicious.
Nike or the other one?
Nike's suing both of them.
yeah,
Oh, so he's fucked.
those shoes are like the equivalent of when
Oh shit, the portals got here. Damn it.
Big Tone.
Oh, did I get some food?
You absolutely did not.
That's why I only ever ordered
Basti is eating good, bro. Like that wasn't
She's
you?
always eating it, doesn't invite us.
She definitely
She
asked.
most definitely
She definitely
invited us.
asked.
Yeah,
but
she
didn't
always
ask
asks.
us.
She always
Plus,
asks.
you weren't here yet. I think she might have asked Josh, but I definitely didn't get the food invite.
No, she said, anyone want portas?
It's come still too new.
So you just didn't want to speak up?
I did.
Oh, so she asked, and your fat ass said no.
She
like
asked the room.
Oh, so you acting like a fat side bitch.
Whoa.
A fat side bitch.
Shy.
Do I get to insult
Oh, you
something
said
like
shy bitch,
shamelessly?
my bad.
This is crazy.
Hold up, you guys. I'm uploading. I just dropped a new YouTube video. You guys go check it out. I got drunk as fuck. I countdown.
Damn, can we plug our shows too, Josh? This is crazy.
Yeah, we usually save it for the end.
You're a
but
fucking
Duno's late and starts just jumping into the shout out.
Okay, this one time I'm usually here an hour early because I'm very an on-time person. But today, my fucking car was the Titanic. What do you want me to do, Josh?
Collectively,
Dog, we said that
you guys
were
are like some of the No Jumper hosts in general collectively are just always late. The longest running joke here is that we schedule live streams and aren't still never able to start.
Who
on
would
time.
you say, out of curiosity?
It's always somebody different.
No, but who would you say is the most punctual overall? If you had to, I'm gonna
Josh
say,
is the most
no,
punctual.
I have an answer.
T-Rail.
T-Rail. I was gonna say Gina's very punctual as well.
What?
Duno's good for the most part.
I didn't say.
No, hold up. Listen.
But
listen.
I can't think of one instance where T-Rail wasn't at least like 10, 15 minutes.
He's a professional.
And like
Consummate
he's usually here
professional.
about 2 hours early.
But he's
'Cause he
also
got nothing to do.
40-year-old.
During the days.
I ain't gonna lie. The times
the
I've been, the other time I've been late was because I was hungover, and that's a 22-year-old excuse. It's very valid. And today, which is when my fucking shit was flooding.
No, and I'm not mad at you.
We don't hold that against you.
But you know who's always late? AD. Oh, that man is bad. And he only lives
AD,
like 2 minutes away.
He's not really late. He'll like push it to like if he's supposed to be somewhere at noon, he'll be 11:59 and 38 seconds. He comes in the door, right, Josh, or no?
No, you guys are all feel like you guys can get here like at the second we're supposed to start, or like 5 minutes after, and it's not late.
Highly unprofessional.
I feel like I get like a B in punctuality.
It's not even unprofessional.
Like a B plus.
I try my best to even ask them, hey, can you guys get here at like 11:30? No, giving like a 15-minute buffer.
I felt
still
bad.
giving us enough time to be ready before.
You said 11:45. I got here like at 11:50. I was like, fuck, I hope Josh is not bad.
Bro, what do you mean? I live in the back room. All I got to do is just take a bird bath, and I'm here.
I know, which is still crazy that you're not on time.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I just wear the same clothes every day.
Holy shit.
Can I say that when I saw you today, you were in a I was very happy for you in that instance when I first saw you leaving Josh's office with the stuff in your hand?
What'd you leave with?
Well, let's just say that
He's on.
I don't have any other shows besides No Jumper.
He can be a sugar daddy now, ladies.
And I'm happy that I don't have any other shows besides No Jumper.
That's I'm hurt. I'm very hungry and I don't have no food. I'm just kidding.
Anyways, congratulations, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. It's
They're so old.
I don't know why they fucked up and made a really poor decision and decided to rock with my fossil ass. But
You're in.
I'm
You're
here
on.
for some reason. I'm here. I'm here.
Way to get it fucking hella emotional about
Even
your fucking your job.
even a broken clock is right twice a day.
I mean,
We're sorry we're not all fat and young like you.
honestly, I'm happy for everybody that's winning here because I feel like after all this drama that's just happened in the last 2 weeks, we're finally moving on.
Lush, hey, they paid Lush to relax, huh? So that was
I've never been in any drama. I don't know what you guys
You're
are talking
fucking dramatic,
about. Like,
brother.
I mean, maybe because
you're a dumbass.
Fuck.
absolutely,
Yeah.
There's
There's nothing wrong with being wrong.
I'm a
He's made
dumbass.
dumb decisions.
I'm a dumbass, but on top of that, I'm dramatic because I'm a Hollywood baby. So what do you expect? Of course, I come with a little bit of drama.
I ain't mad at that.
I can't help it.
That shit sounded mighty like flamboyant, but I'm gonna let it ride.
I didn't say West Hollywood. I didn't say West Hollywood.
It was just the tone. It was
Lush,
just the
where you
tone.
grew up is a little closer to West Hollywood than it is to
It actually
any
is.
other part of Hollywood.
It is. I'm west of West Hollywood, but yeah.
Facts.
You are correct, sir.
I ain't gonna lie though. Can we talk about this, Josh?
No.
Or we ended it already?
No.
Oh my, dude, you guys.
What do you wanna
Saudi
talk about?
Arabia is breaking the law for Ronaldo, for him and his wife to stay in the country because they're not legally married. And that was yesterday. Well, Josh, you didn't mention it.
Josh, you close it early, brother.
Well, asshole, I was literally just okay.
Let me hear what's going on.
So Saudi Arabia, you have to be legally married to live with each other. Okay. You have to be like legally married as part of
that is
the Muslim culture.
strict.
They have strict rules.
And
if you're gay, they like fucking.
Oh, was there, Josh?
They damn near fucking stone you to death, right? If you're anything other than married and a hijab, but they're bending the rules for Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's what happens when you're the shit.
That's what happens when you're one of the goats. Well, I don't know. You're the goat, but. Still, right?
Maybe they're letting it slide a little bit because they're not Muslim. Are they Muslim?
You know what, Cristiano?
The Saudi Arabia is probably one of the.
I'm saying Cristiano
not,
Ronaldo.
no.
That
don't matter. You're in their country.
They're unbelievably strict with these rules and
So
laws.
you can't watch porn in Saudi
they're
Arabia.
letting it slide. Whoever's
not a good thing that they're letting it slide.
What's
for
the
him.
type of law they have? It's called. It has a specific name, like Shira. I forget.
Dog, it's hella strict, but he's getting paid $200 million, dog.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the goat of slaying.
Yeah, but Saudi
poon.
Arabia has infinite amount of money.
Bro, he slays the most poon per capita.
Well, is she at least dressing the part? No.
Okay.
Dog, she's so fucking bad.
Yeah,
right?
she is a piece.
Well, she's wearing a head covering and everything. She's respecting that.
That's
so.
nice.
Bro.
No, she's not wearing.
Oh
a
wait,
head
never
covering
mind. That's
right
just her
there.
hair.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god, she's so hot.
I am in love. I've never seen her before.
So is he.
I am in love. Fuck this fool. He needs to get smoked, bro.
Damn.
I'm just kidding.
No, you're
I
not
just
kidding. Hey,
no.
Manchester United, I'm a Madrid fan.
The blower's right there. Take it.
Dude, she is bad.
Are all those kids hers too?
Yes.
They're unfortunately not mine. God damn. That's the prettiest girl I've seen in a long time.
I don't know. My wife's pretty hot.
Your wife is beautiful, but
Fucking chill.
there's levels to this shit.
Doesn't that angle look like she's wearing something?
You know she's. You know I love your wife.
Yeah, for definitely like she's wearing a hijab, but she has really dark hair.
Nah, it's just
She
her hair.
is. She
But
looks
John,
like she
John,
is.
John,
So
isn't that
they're
crazy?
not gonna let this shit rock no more. Now that it's fucking full coverage around the world, they're out.
No.
Nah.
They're bending the rules because it's probably the
just
biggest
for him.
It's just for him.
And that
Oh,
Raises
because he
even a
just got
bigger issue.
$200 million a year
to go live there and play soccer.
And soccer for 2 years plus he is probably one of the biggest. Or
You know what would
some would
solve
argue?
this?
Some would argue. Well, no, some would argue because Messi already
Messi's
won.
way bigger.
Yeah, Messi already
Messi's
won.
bigger.
But
Could you scroll down just a little bit?
He
Josh?
was paid more than Messi previous to
Thank
this.
you, brother.
though.
it don't matter. He's one of the biggest soccer
Athletes in the-
players to ever, or athletes in
Athletes
general,
ever.
to ever play soccer in or any sport. He's one of the biggest.
Look at your ass.
Bro, this fool, they're bending the
Would
rules.
you suck him off? Look
Fool,
at
I'm
you.
not bending.
They're bending the rule like you're bending the couch.
No, they're.
Look, fool.
Your teeth is bended, bitch.
I know.
Okay, look, Josh.
What we need to do, he's a very simple fix in this situation. All I got to do is marry the bitch. Marry her.
He doesn't want to marry his pretty
Why
ass
not?
wife.
He wants to marry.
I'm fucking marrying her. Come on.
Okay, but look, Josh.
Oh, that's just his girlfriend.
No, okay. For you guys are only talking about the part how kids would talk, right? I'm supposed to.
I'm
supposed to
so
be the
in
adults
love
here.
with her, it hurts.
No, let's talk about the.
I'm in
fact-
pain
Oh
over
my
it.
God, Lush.
Sorry.
You want to fuck her? Okay, cool.
Spencer.
Let's talk.
I want to
about.
marry her.
Let's talk about the fact that.
It's deeper than sex.
Oh my God.
Go ahead. Let's
Say that
talk
shit,
about it.
Duno. Hurry up.
Let's talk about the fact that they're breaking a religious. Like, this is a country where you cannot smoke.
Right.
You cannot jack off. You can't watch porn. You can't do a lot of these things. Women probably don't even drive there. I could be wrong. I'm just fucking over exaggerating. But it is a Middle East country. A very wealthy
One
one.
of-
but
one of the strictest.
One of the strictest. When people go there, rappers here follow the rules, like up to the utmost extreme rules ever. You know what I
They're
mean?
not getting paid $200 million to take their
Listen,
fucking shit to where
I know, but listen, I know facts. They're not getting paid to, and he is, and they're still bending the rules.
But you understand
bro, for $200 million, I'm marrying my bitch
Read
and going
the
to live there for
last
2 years.
But do you understand what he's doing for their economy and how much he's bringing to them?
yeah.
Like, he's helping them a lot.
No,
they're,
facts.
they're not doing that for no reason. So, but I understand people being from
Must have a male guardian. Sounds fucking
Yes.
crazy.
if you're from an
That's why I laughed.
if you're from an Islamic faith, I could understand you being upset about this.
I ain't gonna lie, for Andrew Tate.
That's kind of the point too. Like you're
That's what I'm
inviting them into
saying.
your country, and you kind of would expect for them to abide by these laws that you make everybody else
What I'm
Yeah.
saying is,
abide by.
so this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Some people
but this
are
is a power of
above
sports,
the law.
and that's why Dana White, fuck you, because the powers in the UFC, all you fucking bitch ass fools. If you guys had a fight there, all you bitch ass fools would have to sit there and do nothing. This motherfucker's sitting there. He's breaking a law that has to do with their religion. Religion is the biggest thing in the world, right?
It's big.
Yes,
It's
right,
definitely the most controlling thing in the world.
bro.
Guns, cigarettes, religion.
Facts.
That's some old people shattering all those histories. But what I'm saying is, bro,
Keep going.
Islam, Muslim people are doing this. You're not married,
Yeah.
but you
You're
play
not
soccer.
married. It's okay. You play football. You're the best.
Dog, that's fucking insane. People are fucking like,
That's what happens when you're the best, fool. You might
know,
not
but
never
not-
know about that.
Do you know during the World Cup and stuff, there were all of these players who were from countries like Iran and things like that.
that
where-
were getting
That
killed.
had no action for that.
No, that were getting killed for.
But through football, soccer,
soccer.
whatever, were allowed to play on this platform, and they knew the risks of whatever they said when they were gone. Were going to have ramifications when they
when they came
home.
back, yeah.
But they still let these guys go because soccer is that big to them.
It's that prevalent in
Because-
your lives.
And they're trying to make it bigger in that they're trying
Exactly.
to
They
expand.
want to expand their
Yeah.
name. They want to strengthen their name in
but,
the sport.
but
You're
also
100% right.
the Middle East, what they're doing is they're obviously. I mean, the Middle East has a lot of money, right? Oil, whatever the fuck.
Absolutely.
Infinite amount of money.
Infinite
That's
amount-
part
okay.
of the problem.
Resources.
So,
Resources.
Bro, so think about
Chill
it.
out, Israel.
That's where the conflicts come from.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
where
yeah.
it all stems
Yeah.
from because they have
an
an infinite
amount of money.
You
Right.
don't have to worry about. They don't have to worry about
Gina.
money from
No,
anywhere else
I
in the
feel
world.
it. I'm
because of our
with that, but
reliance on oil.
but it is crazy to think that fucking a country that's known for its beautifulness, just rich, its riches, but also it's being turned and looking the other way for a soccer player that's not married. It's crazy. It's something that's probably. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's been seen before behind the scenes on some quiet shit. I don't know. Maybe Drake went over there and
Social
cracked the
media is the only reason
But-
why this shit is popping. Otherwise, he'd be getting away with it thoroughly, fully.
You could. All right. I think this is like a similar example. Imagine like in a Catholic church, a priest could not be married, right? Whatsoever. Or
Yeah.
whatever the
That's-
head
they
of that
can't.
church
That's
is,
a
right?
damn near
They
virgin, I
can't.
think.
They can't.
Imagine a church, a massive church, allowing and changing the rules for the reverend, pastor, whatever, to
A
have
high
a
profile,
wife
yeah.
because he is so high profile. Is it worth turning your back on all of the religion that you put, has been a tradition through all of this point?
That's an interesting analogy.
So
but
that's what I'm
it's
saying.
somewhat
That's
of
when
a,
you know
but
money
Because this
over
is an area
everything.
that's heavily religious
but
and heavily
that's somewhat
based-
of a false equivalent in the sense that
Money
he's
over
not a
everything.
religious figure.
No,
Cristiano
he's not
Ronaldo.
whatsoever, but he is in he's in the church.
Right.
And he is getting paid
Bro, that's like.
by them.
Bro, that's like.
over.
Right. And they're allowing them to live in the church. Like he's being allowed to live in the church. He's allowed
Bro.
to be the head and face of this
Facts.
organization.
And that's like, bro, like it's like in but it's like him being this big, right? Okay, so like the soccer player from Iran that stated and like made his like he fucking spoke a lot about the girl that died that got
Right.
killed by the police for not wearing a hijab or something.
Right.
He fucking just recently got killed. I think he got executed already.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Me and you go over there with our bitch and we're not married, we're getting stoned to death probably.
Right.
Where we might get hung any of this.
If we just visit,
And you being a
Fuck yeah, bro.
being
You
a
can't
visitor,
sleep in the
there's
same hotel room.
There's a chance that they won't hold you to the same regard. But if you're going to live there for 2 years, you're going to become a citizen.
That's
You're gonna
different.
do
That's different.
All of the things that everybody else who's a citizen there is doing. It's a little different. You're not visiting. You're not.
I don't
there
understand why he
for
doesn't
a
either
week.
A, get married, or B, buy another crib for her down the street, and then they just
Because he was able to win the moral argument where I'm going to hold on to my morals and get paid, and you're going to conform to what I want.
But then
That's a
also-
bold- that's a
rather
bold
than
power.
them
that's a bold hill
saying,
to die
"You
on.
have to conform
No, but
to
it-
our morals."
That's a bold hill to die on.
Nobody also told him
but
this.
it's not to die. It's for
No.
200 million.
Yeah,
they,
no, you also
they
told him
want
this.
him.
money over everything.
No, but you
Exactly.
think about it. Y'all probably told him like, look, you've never had a player of my caliber come here.
Take your mic with you.
You'll probably never have another player of my caliber come here because of all the bullshit surrounding it. And this is what I need you to do. I need you to look the other way and come with my wife and my kids. And then they probably were like, okay, but are you married? I'm not married, but that's my
He does the
choice.
fucking accent.
You like the accent? The accent's pretty cool.
No, but if they're willing to do that for him and the hundreds of people that they've killed or imprisonated for doing
That's
this.
what I'm saying. That's where they get the
is
backlash.
So contradictory that it's
kind of
worth
fucked
it?
up. Okay, so
Or
you're gonna
just
kill
expose
me.
them as
I mean, let's just say, right? Saudi Arabian that was raised and born here. I fucking lived here. I followed the laws my whole life. But you kill me for one little mistake I make, but you let the soccer player, then that means we threw all our morals away.
200
No, I know,
million.
but we threw all our morals away. Our morals are gone.
For the bread.
That's what we're saying, though. That's the fucked up part. Because you have enough amount of money that 200 million isn't that much.
Right, and
That
for the
just-
people, it's
He
they're
could get
all
that other
they're getting
places.
is a better. They're getting him for 2 years to represent their team. That's all they're getting out of it.
They're getting well,
They're being asked to swallow their morals and forget that it doesn't apply to him when it applies to everybody
In a
else.
dumber way,
I
they're
think they're
clowning
gonna
people.
forget
but
everything
they're
once
coming
he's-
up off of that though significantly.
No,
They're
yeah.
getting a lot
Once
of
he
paper.
scores-
out
No,
of
they're
Force
already.
his
We
first
got some of the
goal.
richest people in the world. They don't give a
Right.
fuck about because
They
that
don't
was
care
the
about
case.
the
They would
money.
have
They
done
care
it before.
about the soccer fandom and the soccer.
first goal.
Which raises their social currency to the point where it will be financially advantageous in the long run.
They're fool.
And
They
change-
own gas. Every fuck.
The first goal
That
he
200
makes,
million
everything
isn't
will be
shit.
forgotten.
No, you're right.
They don't
First
give a
goal.
fuck. Well, what me and Josh trying to say, bro, they're
They
literally
do
clout
everything
chasing.
backwards, where
They're
they've made
clout
all the
chasing.
money and now they're trying to get into powerful, social groups
Money will
through
do
their
that.
money, through their money, and
That will do that.
A lot of places it has. Dude, they were able to create an entire golf tour and lure away the top players in the PGA through money and just the fact that we want to have golf now. We want to have this.
Who,
Not
Saudi
for
Arabia?
money. They don't. Yeah, they didn't give a shit about making money.
They just
out of
want to
it.
have good. They're being greedy.
Exactly. They want the.
They just want the best of the
status.
best.
Exactly. They want the best of the best. That being said, the Live Tour kind of sunk, and the PGA allowed all those players to come back, so it didn't mean shit. Right. And those guys were able to make so much money.
Good
But
for them.
For what I'm saying is,
in golf, it's not guaranteed, so fucking good for them.
for what I'm saying is like, they're basically throwing away everything they've practiced over hundreds of years in their or however X amount of years, but like just for some little clout.
So if we had those rules here and he signed over here, would you shut up or would you be like, no?
No, because let's just say I lost a homie because he accidentally slept over at his girl's house and they killed him
Better
because
pay
they
for
were
the
married.
funeral.
Fool, when we start talking about my homie's funeral,
I was just playing.
We're not talking about the funeral. We're
I
talking
know
about
we're-
the fact you're a fucking cheapskate.
I'm
Keep
not a
going.
cheapskate. I just didn't have a lot of money at the moment. God damn.
If you don't have a lot of money, $500 can be a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not mad at that.
No, look, but
My donation was around there.
Duno, Dick,
Dude, just say it was 500. Just take it.
I don't know.
It was like
I forgot,
$350. It was
I forgot exactly
$350.
how much it was.
listen though, when you say clout chasing, what you're right. Essentially, it is
They're
that
clout chasing.
But they're trying to change the cultural landscape of their entire region and bring soccer as a sport more prominent over there. Make tourism more of a something that
trying
the
to
Western world goes to.
legitimize their
Yeah,
way of life.
exactly.
So what they're saying, okay, so this is just the first
It's
step.
deeper than
so
what you're
they're
saying.
No, I get what you're
Legitimize themselves to the Western world. And
Exactly.
Bigger, like not
bridge that
Saudi
gap.
Arabia-
especially
Saudi
they're
Arabia's
trying to
trying to,
continue
like-
what Dubai started. Essentially,
exactly
Yeah.
100%.
Wait, so in Dubai you could be with gang of bitches?
Well, Dubai
No.
Dubai is a
You
place
can't
where
smoke
the
weed there. They
But-
withhold.
But can you fuck hoes there?
They don't got
Absolutely.
hashish in the Middle East.
Dubai is a place where there's Lebanese blonde hash. Yeah, Dubai is a place where the Western world comes for vacation and spends a shit ton of money, and it's like, and Saudi Arabia is trying to get into that industry.
Oh, they want to
and-
become the next new. They want to be new Dubai.
correct.
I see what you're saying. So this is just step one. Okay, look, we let Cristiano Ronaldo. So now you're gonna get a bunch of fuckers like us,
So-
take our bad bitches over there and fuck them. But then, are you gonna hang us? Are you gonna stone us to death? Or are you gonna look the other way like you did for Cristiano Ronaldo? That's the question.
I would say this is probably the
So-
beginning of them. Because here's the thing: a few years, I don't know exactly when, but there was laws in Saudi Arabia that homosexuality was punishable by death. From what I understand, I was just having this discussion with my friend who's from Lebanon, shouts disaster, earlier today. And we were talking about Saudi Arabia. He said nowadays in Saudi Arabia, you're not going to get killed for things like that, but if you do it in public, you'll get in trouble. So they're
Does
they're
Diz
not
go to
as
the Middle East often?
yeah, he'd be
Oh,
in Lebanon
okay.
all the time.
Okay,
They're
dope.
not as stringent with their laws and policies as they were before, and is going to become increasingly more relaxed as time goes on. I believe. I could be wrong, but that's per my understanding through a secondhand party
That be going over there.
who's over there all the time. Yeah.
Can we look up the woman rights? Vesta, how do you feel about a woman has to have a male guardian?
You're
That's fucking outrageous.
But it
See,
says
you could look at people look at hijabs and things like that as very confining, but there's other ways to look at it. Like, I'm not gonna get
It
into
definitely
it's
saves
a
us
very-
from looking at each other's bitch all crazy.
Right. It's a very lofty conversation, which I don't want to
Uh-huh.
get into because it's
What do
gonna
you mean, bro?
alienate-
I literally have best friends that are Muslim and Egyptian, and Jakarta is Muslim.
Yeah.
His mom wears a hijab, but
Right.
and I know the like obviously man, like she would wear it around you guys,
Right.
But she won't wear it around me because I'm like a son.
Your family.
Because
yeah.
you're not a threat.
Not that I'm a no, they don't see it like that. Obviously,
smash.
you've never had fucking Muslim friends.
You're not a threat to smash is what I meant.
No, that's not what that means. It's just this was a fucking idiot. There's somebody that grew up in El Sereno and knows no fucking anything else but
I
that.
know quite a bit. I've been more places than you.
Wrapping it up, Josh.
This has been another episode of
The No
Raza
Neck
con leche and
The no neck news. That's what they called it.
yeah, no neck
That
news.
had me dead as fuck.
900 plus on the couch,
the couch funeral had me kind of dead.
and we'll be back.
All right,
All
fuck
right,
you,
no
Josh.
Damn.
jumper show tonight, 6 o'clock. No jumper news tomorrow. Tomorrow's